Hi guys,
Hi.
look who I have here.
Hello.
Who are you? Tell them.
Oh, hey, I'm Pablo.
And I'm Tyler, and you're
Nice to meet you.
watching.
And Disney Channel.
Yes. Oh my gosh, guys, we have Tyler Wells on the
Well,
podcast. Yes, welcome
yes.
to episode 16 of Pablo Talk. I'm so
It's
excited.
been a long
I know,
time in the
Tyler. We
making.
literally have been talking about this for a minute, and
Yeah,
bitch, we got lore.
we do. And I'm glad we're doing this after Coachella.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like before so much happened after Coachella,
Yes.
especially
We
like
can't not unpack that.
exactly, and we will get into all of that. But Tyler, is this your first pod? Or no, you've been on pods before,
No,
right?
this is my third. Third
See,
time's a
you've
charm.
had like so much like things like that are
But
so under the internet, I feel like.
yeah, I mean, they weren't huge, but like just feels like us just talking.
Yeah, on wooden spoons.
Yeah. Well,
Yes. Oh my
yes.
gosh. But how was your day today? What day is it? It's Sunday. How's this
It's
weekend been for you?
Sunday. What did I do? I had a friend from Santa Barbara come down. My first friend that ever has a child, so that's insane
Yeah,
because
yeah,
just
yeah.
5 years ago we were like partying.
Oh my god, it's crazy that you're at like the step of life where your friends are now having
It's
kids.
bizarre.
It's
It's really
insane.
it's scary. Like
Wow.
that's how I know I'm getting old.
Yeah.
But
Well,
yeah.
age is relative.
Well, yes. And yeah, so I don't know. I'm still like recovering from Coachella. Do
Same.
you feel like
Yeah,
that?
completely. I feel like people recovered way too fast. Maybe it's 2 weekends. That's what
Us
it was.
last year, like I don't know.
It was the adrenaline of everything. It was
Yes,
like the
yeah.
first year of it. I think we've discussed that a little bit. How like last year we had way more energy.
Yeah, and also I feel like we don't talk about enough how like once the adrenaline dies down, that's
It's
when
weird.
reality
Yeah,
hits.
it's weird. It's like a weird moment.
Yeah,
It feels like you're restarting.
like a come down,
Yeah,
kinda.
it does feel like a come down, and I still feel like I'm kind of like weaning off of it.
Yeah,
The gym really helps.
really. I
Yeah,
need to
it
get
does.
back into
But you
that.
do the gym.
I haven't been back since Coachella.
Okay, well we're still in our era. Okay, so
Yeah,
Santa Barbara, your friend came down. What else?
yeah. Honestly, I haven't done much. Like today, we pushed it this a little bit
Yes,
later.
as we should. It's a
It's a
Sunday. Yes.
Sunday. I'm still like all morning. I'm doing like a Sunday reset because
Yeah.
I need that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. What
But
does your Sunday reset include?
laundry, usually like mopping the
Ugh,
floor.
I hate mopping.
Well, I love it. Well, yeah, but no, like when people come in with their shoes, it could have been 3 days ago, and I will be thinking about how
Yeah,
someone was
no,
in
no.
here with
It
their
feels
shoes
so
on.
personal when someone walks in with their shoes on.
Yes,
I cannot.
no, because then I'm thinking about how I'm like stepping in whatever they brought in
Yeah, yeah,
here,
yeah,
and then
yeah.
going into my room, and I'm like getting in my bed with it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah, yeah. No, but low key, I feel like when people come to my apartment, they think it's like a college dorm, and they just be like subconsciously walking with their shoes on. I just cannot.
but I feel like you're pretty good about that.
Yeah, that's why I have a shoe rack now because I'm trying to get bitches to know. But like, it just has like all my like
And it's when it's someone you don't know or if it's a hookup. But I
oh
still ask them.
to take off their shoes.
Yes.
Really?
Even if it's like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Like even if it's like doors open, like let's go quick. Like you're gonna be like, hey,
right.
take off your shoes.
Or a ski mask.
Wait, are you into that?
Well, some request it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I used to be into that.
Really?
Yes, like during COVID, bitch, like you could
It,
not catch me with a mask off. Like I was like,
wait, a ski mask?
well, no, no, no. Like my version of it was like a COVID-19 mask, like like a surgical mask. But like it wasn't even meant to be that specific. It just happened a lot because it was like we were trying to like stay protected.
Wait, is this
Is this what?
person?
No, this was like a
Okay.
single era, like just
Okay.
like going
Okay. Okay.
around.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever,
Okay.
whatever. But yeah, no, I really got there.
Yeah.
Literally 3 minutes in, and we're already talking about ski
Right.
masks.
Right.
Anyways,
Right.
but I feel like your weekend like has been like kind of a good testament to like how you've been living your life recently. Like super like peaceful and chill for yourself. I feel like,
I mean, yes. Yeah. Yeah. I would
right?
say that. I just after Coachella, like, because for the past 3 weeks, like, we have been living on adrenaline and like not cooked meals and
That really does a lot. Like
it,
having a meal that's home cooked versus like
yes,
out.
yes. And I forget that, like, because we're so used to living that when we're in festival mode and we can do it with ease. But then when we get home and, like, it gets quiet,
Yeah.
like, getting back into, like, your at home routine
Mm-hmm.
is always, it's like, oh, right. No, I need to take care of my body. I need to go to the gym. I need to, like, eat proper meals and not eat pizza,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
every day.
Coachella, like it was a lot of fast food.
Yeah.
Like I still kind of am like grossed out by like certain foods just because of how much I was eating it that week or those 2 weekends.
Yeah.
It really gets there. So what's like your like home cooked comfort meal that like you cook when I feel like it's hella fresh, right?
Yeah, I do HelloFresh, but recently I have not been in the mood to cook. Like, I
Anything.
think that's another. Pablo and I talk a lot about like dopamine.
Yeah.
And like I got semi recently diagnosed with ADHD, so I'm like learning a lot about it.
Mm-hmm.
But like doing long form like tasks, like I do not want to like getting, let's say tonight after I get home, like I will not want to cook a HelloFresh because it's something I have to like sit down
And actually
and
accomplishing it done. It's like a
yes,
long form dopamine rather than like short form dopamine.
yes, which
Yeah.
kind of scares me because I'm like, oh, is that how my brain is fried? Like,
Yeah, I feel like that is like a sign of not just you, like the generational fry of all of our brains, but I think it's like one of those things like the gym is like the first time you get it done, like once you do it, then you just want to do it
yeah,
again. So it's like, I feel like we always like all like get in our heads about like, oh my God, how am I going to do this every day? It's like, it's literally just about getting it the first time.
yeah,
And then like once you do that, like it becomes a lot easier. I
yeah,
feel like I've been noticing that.
especially with the gym.
Yeah, especially with the gym. Well,
But
honestly, with like any long form of dopamine, like it
yeah,
usually just takes like the first one or two times to like feel it and be like, oh, this is good.
yeah, and the first like push to
Yeah.
just do it. Because I will spend so much time thinking about how I don't want to do something instead of just doing it.
Yeah.
Or I spend so much time thinking about how I need to do this and this instead of just like the like inertia to like just
Inertia?
do it. Yeah.
What is inertia?
Like the
The initial urge?
like
Uh?
the initial like movement or like momentum to like just do something.
Period. Okay, word of the pod. Inertia.
Inertia.
Yes, okay.
I hope that's right. I
Somebody
think
fact
that's
check
right,
that.
but
It should
someone,
be
yeah,
right.
someone let me
fact
know
check
if I'm,
that.
yeah. Scoops.
Scorch. Are you being a little Scorch? Guys, my cat loves Tyler so much.
I love him, and
I feel like at first you didn't really know him. Like
he
you
was
didn't really know.
scared.
He was scared.
Anytime I came over, he would hide.
Yeah, no, it's so cute. Oh my God. Okay,
He
go back
loves
to your
me.
inertia and your
Okay.
your ADHD inertia. But like
Um.
cooking meals and everything, like, yeah, it's just like about the inertia.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I get that. I want to get onto Hello Fresh.
I wonder how
Hello
you would
Fresh.
like it. It does. It does give you like a balanced like carb, vegetable, protein.
That's good because I have
Yes.
no idea like how to
Same.
decipher all those things.
Same.
It's really scary.
Yeah.
Like
It does help with that.
okay.
And you're already cooking, so like,
Yeah,
and you
I
can
don't
choose your
know.
meals, but I forget to, so they just send you whatever they have.
My issue is I'm not even gonna lie, is that like I'm very like addicted to like Colombian touches to meals.
Yeah.
And when I see HelloFresh, it looks amazing, but I just think about like how am I gonna add like some plantain to this or
Uh-huh.
add like, you know, some this or that. But I can do that. And I
You-
feel like that's the thing.
yeah.
Yeah, you can just add little things.
Especially because there's a lot of recipes with like white rice.
Oh, I'm obsessed with
And
rice.
I feel like that goes really well with
Yeah, like I eat a lot of rice.
plantains.
Yeah, it does. I always have rice
Right.
and plantains. Yeah, it's like addicting. See, that's what I mean. Like I feel like you have at least different
yeah.
options to choose from every day.
And you can choose your meals. Like there's like 50 plus meals to choose from. I feel like this is so
Yeah,
boring.
no, but they love. I know these bitches. I hope they're gonna be like, wait, I actually live for this, and like
yeah.
that's it. Because guys, like, HelloFresh to me is always the thing. It's like a level of maturing where you're like, what the fuck even is that? Like, how the fuck does that even work? But they just give you the ingredients and everything.
They
Like,
give
so
you,
too.
they send you like just the amount of ingredients you need in a bag, meat, proteins, veggies, all of that, pre-portioned. And I started it like 5 years ago, maybe when I was, well, definitely closer to your age that you're at now. But
That's so crazy. When
I-
you
I
always say like
know.
I'm older, but like I don't feel like that.
I know.
It's so interesting.
and see, I'm trailing off, but
no,
like,
trail off.
okay,
Do any,
so,
guys,
like-
this is the podcast. This is anything you want to say.
like there is a huge difference between 24 and 29,
For
and
sure.
like I hate that I always like in our friendship like bring that up, but like when I was literally such a different person when I was 24, like I like the lived experience just in those 5 years is
Insane.
tremendous.
Yeah.
Like there's so many things that like I used to do at that age that like I wouldn't dare even think about now, or things I phased out of that I never thought I would. Kind of like partying. Like partying's getting there for me.
Yeah, I get that.
But when I was 24, I was in WeHo every weekend. And
Really?
yes,
Damn.
Dia and I were.
Yeah. I can imagine you and Dia.
Oh my god,
24
I
and
wish
Leo.
you. Part of me wishes you knew me at that age.
Yeah.
And it was only 5 years ago, but like,
I understand though, like that time is so important in developing, and like, yeah, I can see that.
yeah, I don't know. I I mean, you learn a lot more about yourself like every year you get older. Like we're even talking about this Coachella versus what it was like last year for
Yeah.
us in just a year's
Exactly.
time.
But I felt so tired this Coachella. Like I was going back to the tent early. Tyler was like, oh damn. Like I literally was feeling it. Like when we didn't even go to Neon Carnival, I was like,
Uh-huh.
I'm so tired. Like I'm okay with it. But Neon Carnival is like a super exclusive party that everyone wants to go to. And we
Until
were
like
like,
4 a.m.
yeah, and we're like, it didn't happen. But yeah. So what do you think is like the biggest thing that's changed for you from like 24 to 29? Like or like your later 20s?
Sorry.
No, you're okay. Chew that thing. There's just so much conversation around like age and stuff, and like
Yeah.
I personally like will never. I would never regardless, but like judging age doesn't make sense because we're all gonna hit ages,
Yeah.
and I would never want to be the person that judges a specific age, and then I get to that age and I'm like, oh, you know what I mean? It's just awkward. It's like
Yeah.
it's a weird life moment, and like I've
Yeah.
thought that about like 24, 25, and it's just like every year you get more wise. So
Yeah,
like
you
for you,
do.
what was what do you think is like been the consistent thing you've developed?
I feel like my self-assuredness, like I'm so self I'm much more sure of myself now than 24. Like I I'm not the most confident person by any means now, but compared to then, like I don't know, I'm definitely much more sure of myself. I just through lived experience, like I don't know if like being an assistant, I mean that definitely like shaped me
Mm-hmm.
in especially in these 5 years and
Yeah.
like because I was an assistant at that age and
Yeah. If you guys don't know, so basically, like, we do social media. You guys know us as like friends. We go to festivals and everything, but we just met. And Tyler has so much like prehistoric lore to him and like his journey to getting to content creation. And one of them is that he was an assistant for a lot of like high celebrity profile families,
I mean
moguls.
like not A-list, like no one Beyonce level.
Okay, but the names I've heard are still pretty recognizable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean at like everyone I worked for definitely had like a prime at some point.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And that's very interesting for you because you love to report on pop culture and everything, and you love to report on the prime news and shit. And
Uh-huh.
like I feel like you like developed that because you've worked with people at their primes and then not worked with them when they're maybe not so much in their primes and you
Yeah.
can see it from both sides
Yeah.
and now like apply that to like you and like
Yeah.
everything you've learned.
Yeah, and everyone that I worked for, I was always super interested like in their stories from their peak or their prime. Like
Hmm.
I loved hearing like so I worked for the Baldwin family. They were the first people I worked for and
Like that's like Haley Bieber's dad's family.
yeah, that Haley I worked for Haley's aunt and uncle,
Yeah.
Billy in China. And
And
China
they're like very well known,
they're well
affluent.
known for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
But what was I going to say about
You're
China?
you're gonna say a story about what were you gonna say?
What were we talking about before?
Um guys, this is like real shit. This is like how the Pablo Talk podcast literally goes.
I just lost my
No, you were talking about how you were gonna we're like literally right there. You're talking about a good story about you working for A-list people.
I was gonna say, thank you. I was gonna say, so China, she in the '90s was in this girl group, and they had a #1 Billboard Hot 100 song.
Isn't it a big group, right? What was it called? Mamas and Papas?
That was their parents,
So much lore.
Uh-huh.
Wait, so what was their group called?
Wilson Phillips,
Wilson Phillips.
and
Yeah.
they have this one song that everyone knows. Have you seen Bridesmaids?
I think so. Yeah, with Anne Hathaway.
No, Melissa McCarthy.
Oh, yes, 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 yes. In I don't know the other
And
girl's
there's a
name.
wedding, Kristen Wiig. Or
Yeah, one of
whatever.
those movies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah, 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 yeah.
I don't know, the song's in that. I'm not gonna sing it, but the song went #1.
Wait, what is the song called?
Hold on. Someday somebody's gonna make you wanna turn around and say goodbye.
Do you think I know it?
Till then, baby, are you gonna let them hold you down and make you cry? Don't you know? Na, na, na.
Yeah, I love that song. Oh my god, Wilson Phillips store.
Okay, so
Anyways.
uh anyway, this is a long way of saying the song that it kicked off on the #1 chart when it went #1 is Vogue by Madonna.
Wait, so at the same time?
I think Vogue was #1 on like the
And she
Billboard,
passed it?
and their song knocked it to number 2,
Whoa,
which is
Vogue by
like
Madonna.
in
Like,
perspective, like yeah. So I didn't work for her. I would say like that was when their peak was, but I was interested in facts like that and like hearing about their careers and like we do learn from it.
yeah.
And
And that definitely, like, you think that that's like shaped you throughout the past couple years, was like working for these kind of people.
definitely just working for them.
Yeah.
Like
What is it even like being like a celebrity assistant? Like,
that's why I feel like a broken record when I talk about this and even when I make TikToks about it cuz like I feel like I'm always like when I was an assistant, but I am still processing it because I only quit 2 years ago.
yeah.
Like which is crazy because I met you a year ago, but like you don't even know that version of me.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like the version of you that was like so dedicated to like being in this other people's lives. Like right now you're very like Tyler focused.
Yeah,
So I'm imagining what it would like have been like.
I I mean the only people I really talked to were like my roommates and Dia and just hearing their like POVs of what I was like during that time period, like they always tell me that I like came home from the end of the day just like drained and not wanting to really talk, and I was gardening. That's when I started gardening a
Yeah.
lot
Really?
because
Like to like escape from all that?
to come down from my days because I
Yeah.
had to be so on during the day, which is why I'm so type A because my job depended on it, and like I would get in trouble all the time over the littlest things or like you do a million things that are right and there's which is why I resonate and you've never seen it, but I really want to watch Devil Wears Prada with you.
Okay, yeah.
I
Like, oh, the first one and the second one. Yeah, I've seen like some clips where she's like treating like her assistant like shit kind of thing. Like, do you felt like you had moments like that?
100% with one person
Yeah.
in particular,
Oh,
which you know.
yes, I do know. Yeah, yeah.
Um, and that
Like she was like
was
rude and mean and
she was abusive,
oh
like
god, yeah.
screamed at me like at the top of her lungs, and it could go from like nice to screaming in a millisecond. So I came in every day like a fearful little animal,
Yeah.
like not knowing what I would walk into. Because some days I would walk in, and she'd be like almost like manic, like screaming and like no, you need to get like kind of scary.
Oh no.
And
Wait, what's like an example of what would happen?
it could be anything. Like I would give her like not great news and she'd be like, "No, you need to get so and so on the phone like right now." Like and it would be like just the like
Like so anxiety inducing?
yes, cuz it was like just it almost like very manic
Yeah.
and like aggressive and like there was never any like defending myself. Like and anytime I tried to
Did you get scared you were gonna get fired or something?
I just the way I am, like I always was like fearing that I was gonna get fired.
Yeah.
Like at any minor inconvenience of mine, or
Yeah.
like I always was fearful of that.
Yeah, I feel like a job like that, it's so easy to be scared because it's only dependent on one person and like their feelings and their emotions rather than like maybe a whole HR, or, like a whole company. Like you're not
Yes.
pissing somebody off or getting, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I feel like it's really easy to like piss off like a celebrity when they just want everything done like perfectly.
Uh-huh. And there is no team. I had no team. Like the responsibility is 100% on me. And that wore me down
Yeah.
after years.
Yeah.
Cause again, it's like you do a million things that are right, but you do one thing wrong and like and it would always feel like the end of the world for me because I don't like to disappoint people and
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't like when people are mad at me or upset with
Yeah.
me, and that job was that like
Yeah.
every day.
That's so for that specific job, how'd you get out of it?
Oh, that is some tea.
Let's see, baby.
Well, this person would always make comments about like my femininity or like being gay and like telling me that I will never find a partner or a boyfriend if I keep wearing that lip gloss or that I wear too much lip gloss or
That's crazy. That they
like
would say that to you.
would say things like why do gay men have to be feminine? Why can't they just be men? And so much with that I but it was the first job I ever had when I moved to LA. Right after I moved from Santa Barbara. And so they would always tell me like, this is how all of LA is. If you can't handle this, you're not cut out for LA.
That's so there.
So I believed her.
Yeah, it's like such a Hollywood classic of like someone
Yeah.
telling you something like that and you're scared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, I always had to financially support myself ever since I moved out of like my childhood home. So the fear of like not having a job and like having to support myself on top of the gaslighting like kept me there for like a long time.
Yeah.
But after like 8 or 9 months of that, I I didn't even plan on quitting. It just came up one day. It was a Friday and I was about to leave and I was just about to head out and her handyman discovered that her water heater in her garage like burst or leaked and was leaking water, and that alone sent her into one of those like manic like no one's fucking going anywhere, like you're not going anywhere, like get someone on the phone, like I don't even remember who.
Like it became everyone's problem.
Yes, and
Yeah.
it was urgent, and it was like the way I'm doing it is not the way it was like screaming.
It was way more aggressive and manic.
Yes.
Like I'm sure like I can see that.
like
now.
volume 10.
And mind you, like the specific person, like you could just kind of tell that they could get scary, like if they get manic. You know what I mean? You could tell by how they look. And if you guys knew who it was, you'd be like, oh yeah, I can see that.
And that person is that way in the profession that people know them from publicly,
Yeah, like they're known to be a rude person.
on where people know them from.
Where people know
yes.
them from, yes.
And the first question when I interviewed was, do I know this work of theirs? Which
They asked you that?
yes, and
Okay.
I had never. My mom used to watch it,
Yeah.
and
A lot of your parents or y'all may.
yeah.
know, yeah.
and so I said truthfully, no, I haven't, and they said good, because I don't want anyone thinking that's how I am in real life.
But that's how she was in real life.
That's how they are in real life.
Oh wow.
So I don't know, just months of that, like screaming, like constantly berating me. She would say things about like, because when you're someone's assistant and you work so close with them, like you share details of your life with them.
They kind of like become like a parental figure. Like you want to impress
Yeah.
them. You like feel like partially nurtured by them, but also
yes,
not.
yes,
Yeah.
and the Baldwins, I felt like China would like cook for me and like be like, "Hi, sweetie, like you want some avocado toast?" And like,
Yeah.
so I went from that to the complete opposite, and I think I wanted that dynamic with her.
Wait, so the first family you worked for was the Baldwins because
Mhm.
you were in Santa Barbara ready for college,
Mhm.
and then when you moved to LA for just work.
We moved to LA because Santa Barbara is like beautiful, but it's only college students or like retired people.
Okay.
So
So
we're like,
you
we
guys
want
came here to be
more.
more like whatever, and then
Yeah.
that's where you guys all found your jobs, and then you
Yeah, well,
started working for this person.
yeah, and I was like, I'll just be an assistant in LA. Like, there's
Yeah.
a million people to work for.
Yeah, but that's so crazy that you thought that because I don't think people think like that. Like people aren't like, oh, it's easy. It's LA. I'll find somebody to be an assistant for.
Yeah.
Like that's so niche and specific. So the fact that you even
It was
thought that
hard.
is kind of really cool. Like that's such a specific like demographic of life to like I don't know like thinking things like that. Like oh, it's LA. It can't be that hard. Like, people
Uh-huh.
don't think like that. You know. So
Yeah,
it's
it's
good
a
that you
little-
came here with that energy.
It's a little naive.
Yeah, but in the city you have to be
Yeah.
naive sometimes.
And
Yeah.
I interviewed for many people.
Wasn't there somebody really big?
There's a few.
Are you able to say one of them?
One of them is Britney Spears.
That's crazy.
and I swear on my mom's
Bubble,
life.
Yes.
Another one was Madonna.
Really?
Mhm.
Like you interviewed or you just
I-
got the opportunity or the listing or
It was, these interviews are never with the celebrity, and the listings are,
like low key?
yeah, like it's like personal or executive assistant to A-list high net worth individual or something like that. And they're often through agencies. So your first interview is with the agency, and they tell you like, this person is in this industry. It'll be a lot of this, a lot of that. And
So like is there a specific website that you would go on to find these things?
yeah, and I'll give them, because if anyone's trying to, I get a lot of questions
Yeah.
about
What
that.
is that process like?
It's of like searching.
Yeah, like if I want to be an assistant tomorrow, what do I do?
So it's hard because I kind of fell into being an assistant.
I
So
feel like that's typically how it would happen.
yeah, because if you have never had any experience with it, then I mean, if you have like admin experience, that's good. Like they look for that, but like
Admin,
yeah, like I cuz
the corporate assistant vibes.
or just any kind of like administrative like being at a computer or tech savvy, like they
Okay,
look for all those
got
qualities
it.
in an assistant. And there's in LA, there's actually everywhere. There's a million agencies. I went with Grapevine Agency,
Okay,
and they're just these websites where they post like bulletin boards of like housekeeper needed, assistant needed, and you email them your resume, and um, if they think like it's a good match for essentially their client, they will email you and then set up an initial interview with
interview.
you, and then
So it's like
it's
it's
like
the
rounds.
okay. So that's like the incubator for like getting out there. Like you find different lists. I feel like there's a lot of things like that in LA. Like for acting things, it's like you go out and you see different things like that. So it's kind
Hmm.
of like it's interesting because that's such a I feel like being an assistant is such a like professional corporate position, but like to get the job so nichely kind of makes it feel like it's like kind of like an artsy job. Like you know what I mean? Like you're
Yeah,
like applying like through like a bulletin board. Like, I don't know how to explain that.
it's an interesting process, and also it's funny that you like say the corporate side of it, depending on who you get, because if it's like an actress or like a singer or whatever, the agency will like help you get the job, but then once you have it, they're like out of the picture, and
And
it
you can
is
do
just
whatever.
you,
Yeah.
and then there is no HR or like all the people I worked for, I because it was never for a company, it was for a talent. Like I never had a HR to report anything to,
Yeah.
or anyone.
Yeah. So
Like,
you had to learn how to navigate your feelings
mm-hmm.
and not like you didn't have anyone to back you up.
No, I had to, which is maybe why I'm so the way I am now, because I learned that the hard way, and I have gotten taken advantage of by the
Yeah.
people I worked for. And the way I feel now after only being 2 years out of that is like I I feel very much like I will never allow anyone to do those kind of things to me again.
Yeah.
And I get kind of like defensive sometimes and like fired up, but
Yeah. But I feel like that's also why you're so successful in yourself on social media now. It's because I've always said this with Tyler. It's like I've been doing social media for so long and I've had a lot of blessings, yes. But the blessings you've had in such a short time, that's a reflection of like the knowledge you have from assisting, plus the creativity that you have in the mindset of like, it's LA, I'll figure it out.
yeah.
Like, you know, like you have all those mixed together. So it just like really worked in your favor. And I feel
Yeah.
like I definitely sucks not having HR and stuff. But like some people get bullied in high school. Some people get bullied by a multi-million dollar celebrity. You
Right.
know what I mean? So like
Some people get both.
some people get both.
Yeah.
So you know, and it gets there, and like
Yeah.
you like definitely have learned from it. But you saying you had no HR and going back to the original story that you were saying
Oh, yeah,
how
yeah,
you
yeah.
left that
Yeah, yeah.
one bad celebrity
Yeah, I
that you
gotta
worked
finish
for.
that.
Yeah. So how'd you leave that? So she got upset that water was leaking in her
Yeah,
house.
in her garage, and she's like, "No one's fucking going anywhere. Like, get a plumber on the phone now!" And was screaming it. And again, I was enduring months and months of that, and I think I just was reaching a breaking point. And after just being screamed at for months, I just had a very like physical reaction where I was like, I will help you fix this, but you need to change the way you're speaking to me right now." And that made that added
Set
fuel to
her
the
off.
fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, and because anytime I tried to defend myself or speak up for myself, it would always get met with something like, "Oh, back in my day, like we were never allowed to say how we felt on the job. You would have just been fired on the spot." Or things like that, where it's like, okay, then why did you hire a 25-year-old?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. If you wanted somebody to like go by that kind of
yeah,
ideology,
yeah.
it's like you can't teach an old dog new tricks and you can't teach a new dog old tricks. Like it just gets you can, but why? Like it's like
Also, it's just like get with the times. We don't do things like that anymore.
yeah.
Like you can't get away with that. So anyway,
That kind of like yeah, that disgusting ideology of like I can treat you like shit because you work for me and I'm older
yes,
than you. And
yes,
I'm your elder, so like and I'm rich.
yes,
You know, like that kind of
and
thing.
literally on that point in this moment, I'm saying to them like, you need to stop screaming at me. Like screaming is not going to get your water heater fixed. And they're like, "No, screaming is exactly how things
You
get done around
babying
here."
this like person.
That Pablo, that right there was the underlying theme of all of it, because most of the people I worked for were in their 60s. And here I was a 25-year-old, and that's always been a theme of mine, is like having to take care of people that are much older than me. And I've always had to do that. I had to do that with my parents. Like and now I did it for a job, and I resented that because I'm like, I'm trying to figure myself out. Like, I don't know. I'm 25. Like,
Yeah.
why am I babysitting someone who's more than double my
No,
age?
because like I'm not even 25. I'm turning 25, but I can't even look at my apartment right now. Like I don't like that is insane. It must have been so overwhelming for you to actually have, and then like somebody at your beck and call or whatever the
Yeah.
word is. Like he taught me
Yes.
that word beck and
Yeah.
call.
Beck and call.
And you know, even one of my friends who's in the industry as well, she's like, "Oh yeah, I'm on beck and call." I'm like, "What the fuck is this word?" But like, it's real. It's like if you're with your friends, you're out, like you're
Yes.
gone. And I'm like,
Yes.
"Oh my
Yes.
god."
And this person, I will finish the story, but totally forgot about this.
Yeah.
This person, I would be like, I would have left for the day. I remember one time I was in Ralph's and it was like 8 p.m. and they called me. And anytime a phone call, their name, text, call, whatever popped up, like instant anxiety. They call me, and I think this is like, I was still new to the job. I answered and I'm like, hello. The first thing, you fucked up. You fucked up. And I'm like,
That's so scary, Tyler.
yes.
I'm so sorry. That's really scary.
So my like fight or flight response was up always, and
And it's so hard to bring it back
it
down.
really, and I
It's
still
so
am.
irritating. No, I know.
I
I'm
st-
sure like you sit and you feel like a lingering like buzz. Like you know, like that you're trying to like
It's better now,
okay, yeah.
especially now that I'm like doing something that's mine
Yeah.
for a profession.
Yeah.
Um,
Period.
period. But anyway, so with this person,
This bitch.
yeah, I was gonna say that. I was like, no, that's too
No,
negative.
get it.
But you're not wrong. Um, so
Oh, your shadow's right next to Tyler. It's so sweet.
oh my god. Okay, so, uh, I was like, stop screaming at me. They were like, no, screaming is exactly how I get things done. Blah blah blah. I gave them a couple more chances, and they just got louder and louder. And I think I just reached like a breaking point. Did not plan to do this. I had not rehearsed this. Like it just came out like word vomit.
Yeah, yeah. Like word
And
vomit. Like I threw up my
like
words.
word vomit. And it just came out, and I was like, all right, then you know what? I quit, and grabbed my bag, started packing my shit, and they're like, what did you just say? You're quitting on me? You're quitting on me? If you're quitting on me, you need to tell me right now. And
That's so scary.
I know.
And
And
were you in their house?
yeah.
Nice
it was
house?
like, yeah.
Okay. Just for the visuals.
I mean, yeah. 3 stories.
Oh, in California?
Uh-huh.
Oh wow, she reached us.
Townhouse vibes, but
Okay,
like
okay.
nice.
Okay, okay.
Um, she's like, if you're quitting, you need to tell me right now. And was like pressing me. And I set my bag down gently and I was like, all right, blank name. I'll tell you what. You can stop screaming at me right now, and I will help you find someone to fix your fucking water heater. Or you can keep screaming at me the way you're screaming at me, and I will walk out of your door right now. You choose. And she kept screaming, and so I just picked up my shit and put my bag on my shoulder and started walking towards the front door. And the only other person that was like on her team was her accountant, and she would always call the accountant whenever anything went wrong as if they were in charge of me, and calls them immediately and is like, Tyler's leaving, I don't know what to do, like he has my keys, he's stealing my keys, like because her house keys were on my like keys. And I like took my keys and I like ripped them off and like threw them. No, I didn't throw them. I slammed them down on the table.
Okay.
And I just kept walking towards the front door. And the last thing before I reached the front door, they yelled out, you can prance on out of here all you want, Tyler, but you will always be nasty. And I literally like, and this sounds made up, but I promise you it's not. I literally was like, I turned and I was like, look in the mirror, first and last name, and I slammed her front door and left and got in my car. And I had so much like,
I feel it for you
yeah.
right now. Yeah.
It also was like,
Were you crying?
no, it was that adrenaline feeling.
Like anger or more like excitement for sticking up for yourself?
Kind of like the feeling of right when like after you get into an argument with someone,
Yeah.
or a fight, where it's like this. And then the accountant tried to call me a bunch of times. And I sent her one final text.
Do you have the text?
I do.
Oh my God, he has the text, you guys. This is exclusive shit right here.
I sent them one final text before I blocked them. And because I always feel like I have to get the last word.
Yeah.
You probably know that.
Yeah, I think I know that by now. We'll get into that.
Oh no. Okay.
Is there actually a J in the back of your phone? Do you
Uh,
actually travel with J's in there?
no, there was one, but I used it.
Period.
Sorry, hold please.
No, you're all good.
Maybe some hold music.
Hey guys. Da, 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 da.
Da, da, da.
Oh my God, low key. I kind of like this outfit. I'm not gonna lie. It's
You're
a cute little
eating.
outfit. Well, yes.
You are eating.
Some water in here.
Okay. I said,
What did you say?
hello, hi, how are you? I'm good, how are you? Thank you.
Well, yes.
Okay, so I said, I created a new, some of this you won't understand. You can use that for whatever new assistant you get. I'm done being screamed at and being on the receiving end of your punches. I am not a human punching bag. The assistant phone is downstairs in the office. Your keys are on the table. Everything, blah, 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 blah. I gave you multiple chances to calm down and you kept screaming at me. It is 2020 blank, and you might not have been able to advocate for yourself in the workplace, but I am, and I will no longer tolerate your abuse. Good luck to you.
No response?
I blocked them immediately, but then I unblocked them because I think I wanted to see if they tried to like text me.
Yeah.
And when I did, however, maybe like a week later, I got a text that came through from them because I had like one of the credit cards that they like gave me to use for them, and I still had it in my wallet when I walked out, and a text came through like send the credit card back or I will sue or something like that. Oh, and then they posted on their stories about me.
Really?
Yep.
Saying that you're bad.
Something about just went through this with my ex-assistant, like the entitlement of this generation or something like that. Like, again, 60 years old.
Crazy. Like, you would expect her to be a little bit more like motherly, nurturing, and not trying to like bash on a younger guy, just trying to get into the industry and help her out.
No,
It's just very interesting how there's so many specific roles you have to take on an assistant. I think a lot of people think an assistant is like you do their bills or their accounting, you take care. No, it's like you literally like it could get to like rubbing their feet if that's what they want, like or like doing their nails or fucking I don't know, like washing their laundry, like right. It's everything, right?
I mean, not like that.
Well, I mean, like you know what I mean. Like,
yeah.
Like,
I mean, it's any ask under the sun. Hold on.
yeah. Put on your lip gloss,
Oh my gosh.
your tinted lip gloss.
My tinted. It's not Tara's World.
Oh my God, Phoebe's Diary.
But I do love
yes.
that shit.
I need to try her new blankets that she released.
She did?
She has a home collection. She has like blankets and like candles and like all. Yeah.
Oh, I gotta see this.
Yeah, it's there. It's really there.
Also, I was supposed to give you this,
What?
but I got you a juice.
Oh my God, thank you. A daily roots and ginger.
It's good.
I'm not gonna lie, this sounds like my worst nightmare.
No, it's sweet.
But like I think I should like
It's good.
it's good. Should I try it?
Yeah.
Okay, let me try it one now. Guys, for audio listeners, even though this is only on YouTube, he got me this like ginger root juice. Let me try.
Honest thoughts.
Oh, it's not the worst. It's definitely gingery.
It's gingery, but it's
but
sweet.
I'm sure that's good for you.
Yeah, it is.
And I need to have things that are good
Yeah.
for me.
It'll clean you out.
Speaking of what's not good for you, yeah, baby, that job was not good. That was
No.
scary. I'm glad you got out of that. But were they
Me
even
too.
like paying you a lot?
No.
Oh, thank you for the drink, by the way. It was tea. I
course.
just can't drink it right now.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ginger leaves a little bit of like a lingering like barrier in my mouth. I feel like for some reason,
Well, yes.
like I could have it, but it just needs to be like designated.
Drink it in the morning.
Yeah, like something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, like were you even getting paid a lot for these kind of
No.
jobs?
Not that one.
Oh, it's
That was the tea of it all. But the last one before I quit for good, I was salaried. I had health benefits, which is not common for assistant positions. And I was like, I think 75K a year.
Oh, that's really nice.
But salaried, which means you get paid the same amount on your paycheck every, I forget how often it was.
So
But
even if they would call you for more time, or it would still be the same.
and that's how a lot of these celebrities or people disguise that, because when you're salaried,
This sounds nice.
well, you don't have defined hours. So if they
Oh.
need you, if they tell you to come in on a Saturday, they can do that because you don't have a set schedule.
Yeah. Oh shit. So like it's nice, but it's risky, like dependent on like how the hours work out and everything like that.
Yeah, it's just that was another thing where it's like my time wasn't mine. Like,
Wait, have you said who this assistant was for?
yes.
Is it?
So the last person I worked for,
Oh, I know who.
Sophia Amoruso,
Yeah.
that's her name. She founded the clothing company Nasty Gal,
Big company, you guys.
like
Which there's so
vintage
much lore
clothing.
behind all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, her story's so
Because like
fascinating.
Nasty Gal now, or I don't know if it's still a thing, but if you guys know it from what I know it, it's like a fast fashion brand that sells a lot of like trendy girl clothes.
Now it is, yeah.
But it used to be the person he worked for is like personal
Complete
vintage
opposite.
brand.
Because I think Boohoo bought it.
Yeah, Boohoo bought it. Yeah,
And they're fast fashion.
they're fast fashion. Yeah.
But yeah, she wrote a book called Girl Boss and coined that term, and now it's
You always say coined that term. What does that mean?
like she created that term.
So she's the first person who like publicly used it or was starting to use the word girl boss
And
to like
yeah.
do her thing.
Yeah.
And then she trademarked it or no?
I believe she did.
Or
She
okay.
had to have, I think.
Okay, period. Yeah, she seems tea.
And she became like the face of like in like 2014 or whenever, like female entrepreneurs that were like at the top, and it was like female empowerment, or that's what it started out as. But then like I don't know, it became something that people started laughing at for some reason. I think because it was like white women in power, and maybe like what comes with that, and the way they sometimes treat their employees and the people that work underneath them. And now that term is like, I don't know if you've heard of that phrase that people laugh at: gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss.
Yeah. Like it kind of got turned into like a different narrative
Than what it started
than
out.
what it started
Yeah.
as. Okay, yeah. Like I'm sure she obviously had like the best intentions for it, but like as a brand grows so much and all these people get involved and money and employees, it just like, it didn't work out, right?
Yeah, like her thing is like she became like a CEO at like maybe your age, I want to say. I could be
Whoa.
wrong.
Whoa.
And she didn't expect to. She started Nasty Gal by like dumpster diving and
Me.
finding like like vintage pieces and selling it for like 3 times just
Smart.
the price she found it
You
for
know
or bought
that's
it for.
dumpster dived, that painting?
Really?
From college. Yeah, at Marshall's.
Really?
Yeah.
See, like Pablo Picasso.
Yeah. Pablo Picasso. It's
Pablo
cute.
Picasso.
Yes.
Anyway, yeah, I'm kind of like over the Sophia
No,
narrative.
yeah, no.
No, not like that. But
No, but like you feel like you've you definitely talked about that and everything. But I do
No.
think it's what?
well, I don't know. I learned a lot from her. She is still like a mentor to me, and she in 2016 was richer than Beyonce according to Forbes. You can look it up. I'm not lying.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
That's insane.
But yeah, so that was the last person I was an assistant to, but that one was full executive assistant and
Right.
was the hardest I've ever worked. And also felt kind of like Devil Wears Prada-ish, where I was like tested, and it did make me like a stronger person, and I learned so much that I apply every single day to like what we do now. The like me pitching myself to brands, I learned that from her because I watched her. Anything she wanted or had an idea for, she would pitch her. And not saying like I or we are on that like level. It was maybe much easier for her to like get things because of her accomplishments. But
Yeah. Her Rolodex.
wow, she would. First of all, how do you know that?
I heard it in like a financial like video and I just can't stop saying
She
it.
always used that word.
Really?
Yes.
That's tea.
crazy.
Oh my God, that's so crazy. Yeah.
She always used that word.
Oh, period. So you learned so much, like, because guys, if you okay, so realistically, like, y'all know Tyler as like this guy who like goes to festivals, does story stuff, but Tyler literally pitches it like every opportunity that he gets. Yes, he gets them naturally, but a lot of them are through pitching himself to them because a lot of creators now they rely on their managers to do it. They rely on other people. They just hope for the best that they're gonna get an email, in the inbox. But Tyler will reach out to anything, like literally, and it's not even any level of entitlement. It's level of kind of intelligence with what you have and using your benefit. Like you saw your other assistants, or you saw the people that you worked for. If they wanted something, they would ask.
Yeah.
The worst they could get was no.
Yeah.
Now you've been asking for all these things, and then as you ask and you say, and you get a yes, and then it works out, then you can ask someone else, and then they says yes, and it works out, and like you've been on this trajectory of yes, yes, yes. So yeah, you're right. It probably was these kind of people that showed you how to do that.
For sure. Like, I think the experience that I have is like so valuable.
Yeah.
Like, the learnings, and I'm grateful for it because like all of it like led me to like what we do now. And
Yeah.
I don't know. I 2 years ago never expected to like be, because I was never trying to be like a content creator intentionally.
Yeah.
And
Maybe it was like your escape, like while like you were
yeah,
like putting so much to somebody else, like the least you could do is put your like energy into a video for yourself for a little.
in those days, I that was also why I quit being an assistant, because I've always had a passion for content and like making videos and all that, but I never had the energy to do anything when I was an assistant. And I knew that like that was one of like the deciding factors to quit, when like the things that like bring me passion, or no, not bring me passion, that I'm passionate about, when I don't even have an interest to do those things, like that's a problem.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I completely get that. And that's where you're like burnt out. You were completely feeling that. Okay, yeah, so there's like so much to talk about now, but before we get into like fully now, a little bit from before, you said in the beginning that your friend came from Santa Barbara, but like where were you actually born? Like where did the start of Tyler Wells come from?
Bay Area, San Francisco Bay Area.
And there's a lot in the Bay Area, right? It's like pretty big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm from like 45 minutes east of Oakland.
Okay.
It's called Antioch.
Antioch. That sounds like Riverdale, like you know what Riverdale is?
No.
It
No, I
sounds
know
like,
what it is.
Yeah,
but
it sounds like a random town in a random place. Like what was there to do over there?
nothing.
Like I feel like maybe it was kind of like my town, like kind of boring small town vibes.
Yeah, but like if you had a good friend group, like anything was fun.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah. Was there a lot of like weed smokers there?
Oh yeah. Like my first time doing that was at a high school football game.
Oh my god, but you were probably fried.
Oh, I was. I could barely like. I remember trying to stand and my legs like
Yeah.
giving
And
out.
then you would like see teachers on like a Friday night and be like, "Oh my god, I'm high. Like, why am I seeing
Yes.
you right now?" Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Have you ever smoked a backwood?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
I
Like
did it this morning, babes.
really?
No, I'm kidding. I only do it maybe a couple times a year.
Okay, yeah.
It's pretty East Coast.
That's when I
Or
started
it's probably
smoking.
Bay Area
Bay
vibes as
Area.
well, yeah.
Everyone smokes
Yeah.
backwoods.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
But yeah,
Do you know how to roll a backwood?
I don't know how to roll at
Oh
all.
my god, I need to teach you how to roll. You know, my brother in high school was like the roller.
Really?
Like the best roller. Like he would steal like school lunch trays and like put them in his car, and then like he'd have like 4 kids in the car, and they'd be like,
Oh my god, a school lunch tray. That's
yeah,
smart.
yeah, it's so smart. I think like I probably still have one in my old car somewhere, like at home.
Oh,
Like,
boobshk.
Squibs, getting on. Look at his face. Scary cat.
Oh my
He just stared
gosh.
at us like all scary.
No, he got caught red-handed.
No, he did. He's embarrassed.
Yeah,
It's so
yeah,
there.
look
It's
at
so
him.
there. Yeah, but he was like a really good roller, so he taught me how to like roll at a really young age. So like throughout high school and college, like I was the roller.
Your brother's looking hot.
You've said that. That's really there. My brother's T. Well, we have
Well,
a good genetics
yes.
in our family, but I don't really get along with him that well.
Right.
Yeah. You want to know something scary?
What?
Really quick. He like just started this business where he's doing like floors, where he like epoxy floors, like cool floors, and like it was drying, and apparently like his toes got like stuck to like the floor as it was drying, and he got scared, so he pulled it out, and it like ripped off his skin.
Stop!
I know. I'm sorry. What did I say? Yeah, it really got there. Because my mom called me yesterday. She's like, "You should call your brother and ask him if he's okay." I was like, "Oh my god!" Like it's not the worst, but like it ripped off it. Like yeah.
Will it grow back? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. It would just be like weird. Anyways, going back to weird. What are some weird things that happened to you in high school? What's weird thing like when you think weird in high school? Like where does your brain go?
We had like these bomb threats 3 days in a row in my high school.
That's really
Like
scary.
the first day it was scary, and we all got evacuated to like the back like football field,
A lot happened at the football field.
like the whole school, and it was like towards the end of the year when it starts getting like warm out. So the first day it was like, oh my god, is there a real threat? Like, and then we got cleared the first day. The second day, same thing happened again. Like the drill alarm, everyone evacuate to the backfield. Second day, we're like, okay, 2 days in a row. Third date happens again. By then, we kind of like were like, is it gonna happen again? So by that third, maybe even the second day, everyone was in like shorts, not bikinis, but some girls did wear bikinis.
Like it became like a party at that point. Like everyone
Yes,
was just going in like
yes,
bikinis
like
and
and
like
laying out towels and like laying in the sun.
what? That is weird,
And
bro.
and then it was found out that it was a student at our school calling it in every day.
Oh no, that's weird.
And like I don't know if he was in the classroom, but he got caught and he got arrested. And so I
Oh
don't know
my
why my
god.
mind went to
No,
that.
but that is like the perfect kind of story I was talking about. Like that is
Yeah.
some weird ass shit, but I feel like that is just some like Antioch ass shit.
It was it's supposed to be
Like back in
scary.
the 90s, we were in bikinis
Yeah,
outside.
since apparently people think I'm 48.
Guys, Tyler's only 28 or 29.
29.
He's only 29, guys. Y'all need
Like,
to get it there.
let's just be nice.
Let's just all be nice, you guys. Because I even get comments all the time like, oh my God, you're so old. You're so old. I mean, yeah, I'm getting older, but I'm only 24.
like I'm
don't
not
know.
even 30 yet.
It's interesting because before, like, people's like priorities when they were our ages were like having kids and getting houses and
I
being
know. I
stable
think
or
about that a
whatever.
lot.
And now I mean, unfortunately, people maybe aren't as comfortable to get kids, but I feel like there is a big influx in like following your dreams at these age.
Yeah, for sure.
And when people are like, "Oh my God, like grown man on social media," by the way, I'm like, thank God. Like literally, like why can't we all do it? Like it's not only like for people give up on their dreams like at 18 when it doesn't work out. They're like, all right, time to go in the real world. Like God forbid, like we're at whatever age we're at, just trying to do our best and just trying to
Yes.
be fun and happy.
How about we just not comment on other people's appearances, what they choose to do with their life, their profession? Like,
Yeah,
why don't we just let people be? I don't know.
it's a very interesting thing because one, I'm like, stop commenting about my life and my things, but then I'm like, wait, you care? Like I'm like, wait, you care? Like
I
maybe that's good if you care. Like
Yeah,
don't be mean, but like if you care to give an opinion, like I guess I won't be too mad. But
true.
because the way type of content we do is very interactive. Like we love to hear people's opinions and we love to bring people along, and
Yeah.
that creates such a beautiful community and environment. Wellies and chat, we love y'all, but it can also create like parasocial vibes.
Yeah.
Like,
I think that maybe more so for us in the style of content we do, but because I'm only a year into this
yeah,
as a profession.
yeah.
Um, so I I'm just trying to remember that this comes along with like what I do now, and
It's so there. I can
yeah.
only imagine like because like yes, like I've had a lot of great accomplishments this year as well, but like it all happened very fast for you. Like I literally the other day I saw Tyler tagged me something and went on. And I'm like, oh my, Tyler's almost at 300K. Like that
Yeah.
is a lot of followers. Like, I mean, you don't think it's the most where you think you're famous or anything, but it's a really big community. And especially since it's so recent and they all came from
Yes.
this era of your life, they're very dedicated to you in this era of your life. And I've told you before, like since I've been on social media for like 10, 15 years, it's like I try so hard to blend every era together to make it make sense and to make
Yeah.
people, this is me and that was me. And remember
Yeah.
me, I'm still here. But like you have this very dedicated audience that is like something people have never seen. That's why people look at you as like, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, just from a friend perspective, they see you as not a creator. They see you as like I don't want to say I know how you, but it's like a celebrity creator. Like you have this like mega level to it. Like you know what I mean? Like we've talked about this. How like there's
Yeah.
it's like and like even like for example like when we saw Benji at Coachella, I love Benji. I've known him for so long.
Yeah.
He's so
He's
talented and like
such a
just funny.
sweetheart.
The energy he gave to you of like, oh, like Tyler, Coachella King. And like, you know, in my head, like I know who Tyler is and I know how big you are, but I also know how big Benji is. And I know how
Yeah.
T he is. But the way people come up to you with this energy of like, oh my God, Tyler, it's like it's very interesting and it's very impressive. It's so deep.
Thank you.
Like I'm obsessed
I
with that narrative.
I appreciate you saying all that, and I mean maybe like people can see it. Like I don't know. It doesn't make me uncomfortable, but it because I don't see myself like that, and
Well, how could you? You literally last year were still putting all your eggs into somebody else's basket. And now
yeah.
1 year later, you have all these eggs in 20 baskets for yourself. It's like it's
At the start of April last year, I was at 50K. A year later, I'm almost at 300K. That is an insane amount of growth in 1 year.
yes.
And I did it by just documenting something I was already doing, which was going to a music festival.
Yeah. And it
And
came to you so easily, I feel like.
yeah, because, and I have done a lot. I don't know if you and I don't know if we've really. I've been processing a lot about Coachella, especially these past two
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah,
weekends.
yeah. We'll get into that.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
and like with Coachella, or maybe why, like when I popped off, I did because like Coachella is the one thing that I really like know in and out, like the back of my hand, and I care so much about it, and I think that shows in my content, like whether it's my prep videos for the festival or when I'm there, and even when it comes to like these past two weekends, I just realized that like people care when you people care to see me or you or us fully immersed in the experience of whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
So like at Coachella, the reason why I think weekend 2 did so much better is because not only did we, yes, go back to our roots,
Like
people,
car camping.
yeah,
Yeah.
um but weekend 1, like yes, we were at Coachella, but we weren't having the Coachella experience,
No. It was a whole different experience.
and we weren't fully immersed in the experience of it. We were torn between a lot. I'll just speak for myself because I don't know how much you agree
Mhm.
with that, but like uh, it was 818 Outpost, and it was, oh wait, I have this brand deal today that I need to film, and I need to get it to them by today, and oh, I also have this tomorrow. What time is that due? It's like I'm spread in so many different directions that I'm not like weekend 2. We were in the weeds,
Yeah.
car
Smoking
camping.
weed. Well, me.
Well,
Well, yes.
and me.
Well,
Well,
yes.
yes. But like we were very much in the experience of Coachella weekend
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
And that translates better. People could see that. People see us enjoying it a lot more. Like I think people want to see like I don't know. I think something I learned is like going forward, like whatever I/we do, like I want to do it because I care to do it, not
Yeah.
because I feel like I have to do it for views, because I feel like people can feel that.
Yeah. Like it's very like it people on social media think like since it's on a screen, it's like less likely to be able to read somebody, but like with our kind of content that's so consistent and so frequent, it's like very easy to read the
Mm-hmm.
type of energy. So for me, I make my videos like, "Hi guys, da 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 da," and I love it, and they do okay, and they do fine, and people know that. But at Coachella, I learned when it was like, "Hi," and then "Hey," and then "Hey," and then "Hey." It's like the reality of me and my emotions and the way I talk. That's when videos started to do better. Is when there's
Really?
like so many different. Like now, it's like I mean, I don't know if people have noticed, but like I don't always like start my videos off with so much energy. And
Wow.
they typically kind of do better now when I don't have all this energy because it's more
Wow.
real.
Yeah.
And yeah, I love having energy. I'm happy. I'm authentic. I'm never like super faking it. But sometimes there's some videos where I'm like, okay, Pablo, like, you know what I mean?
I don't think you're ever faking it, but you know how to turn it on
Yeah.
for any activity that you're doing, any video that you're doing. And from what I'm hearing you saying is that you're maybe learning that you don't need to always
Turn
turn
it on.
it
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, exactly. I think a reason why I turn it on is because like I really want this bad, you know? And
Yeah, of
like that's
course.
why like I will do what I need to do to be entertaining, and sometimes it's a lot. But for you, like, did you always want you like when you were younger, like high school vibes, like were you like, I want to do social media, or like I want to be a content creator,
No,
like were
I
you
mean,
social? Like were you like funny, class clown? Like
I
uh,
was definitely funny from what other people have told me, somewhat of a clown. I would argue with the teachers and like talk back to them.
okay.
Um,
Makes sense when you respond to hate comments now.
yeah, I
Yeah.
always have been that
Yeah,
way.
yeah, yeah.
Um, yeah, I
Did
don't
you watch
know.
YouTube?
I did watch YouTube. I have been on social media since MySpace, and
Yeah.
I
Okay. OG.
that's
OG.
how you know I'm old.
Yeah. Well, no, that just means like you're like
Because MySpace
niche
wasn't even a
millennial.
thing in your
But I knew about it. And
you knew
the
about it,
way I
yeah.
knew about it was like when I was like 11, 12, and it was like the cool 16-year-olds are on
Uh-huh.
MySpace. Like I
Yeah.
saw it like that.
Yeah.
So I never saw it as like
Like
bad.
I remember being on MySpace like seeing Jeffree Star's MySpace when he
That's
was like,
crazy.
and he had like songs on
I remember,
MySpace.
yeah. I remember his like in the pink hair and he
Uh
was on Warped
huh.
Tour and all
Yes.
this crazy shit.
Yeah.
I saw this thing the other day. Do you know the lore about Jeffree Star Cosmetics? How like it started?
No.
Like he like Akon, like the music producer, you
Oh
know who that
yeah.
is? He found him on MySpace. And then he's like, we need to make him an artist. Like, let's make him a singer. So then he signed him, and then they started making music, and it started doing well. And he did Warped Tour and started doing well or whatever. And then Jeffrey was wearing like this makeup, like on like he started wearing makeup to like the shows and everything. And like Akon even and some people around were kind of like weirded out about the makeup, but they didn't fully know. And then he like released something like quickly, like a makeup, and it like sold out like that. And then Akon was like, wait, we should not be doing music. Like, we should be doing makeup. So then he invested like hella money into Jeffrey for his makeup. And then,
Akon?
yeah, and then it turned into like $1 billion, he said.
Wow.
Yeah, I just watched an interview. I was gagged.
I wonder if they've ever.
Fact check that, but that is, oh, if they've ever, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, Jeffree Star has a lot of.
Jeffree Star definitely have so much lore about like
Oh, and you know the one that he claimed about
Kanye West?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Allegedly conspiracy.
allegedly conspiracy. Was that true? I don't think that was true. Honestly, I wouldn't even know.
I don't know.
You never fucking know with
You
these
never know.
people. Anyways, okay, so you watched like you were on MySpace, that kind of vibe.
I was always on socials. Never did I think I wanted to. I mean, because the first time I remember seeing people doing this for a career was Vine,
Yeah.
and I was on MySpace. I was on Facebook, Twitter, Ask FM. Like
Yeah. Ask FM. I remember that was nasty.
it was.
It was mean.
and I'm too sensitive for that.
Yeah.
I should have never been on
sensitive
there.
before and sensitive now too.
Yes,
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
always been that way. Like
What was something mean people would say?
that was when I was in the closet. So that was always
Like
the
you're
narrative.
gay or
Yep,
Tyler's gay.
yep.
Oh, I was gonna say, were you like out in high school?
No, I didn't come out until a week before graduation, 18.
Wow.
So I
Honestly,
got
kinda me
that
too.
all. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. That like, so you weren't like the gay kid that everyone.
No.
Yeah. Okay. I get that. And you were dating
No.
girls and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Have you ever hooked up with a girl?
No.
Nothing.
Mm-mm.
No Gucciana. No Gluck Gluck.
Nope.
Make out.
Mm-hmm.
And like, did you get hard?
No.
You remember?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
I never went that far.
It's so weird because it's like in my like younger years, like I was fully like hooking up with girls.
I know.
And like enjoying it. Not even like I don't know, but like I was hard in finishing. Like,
yeah.
but I knew I was still subconsciously like I had liked boys.
Yeah.
But I couldn't admit it, and that was never gonna happen. But like now, it's like I'm like, what would like I kind of just like switched only into guys because it's what I repressed for so long. But
Yeah.
like, oh my god, I don't know.
Like,
That's weird. Did I tell you that I like got a crush on a girl at Coachella this year? No, I don't think I
No.
did. There was like this girl, like one of these, like that was like a part of a friend group, and she was like flirting with me. And I
what
was
weekend?
like, weekend one. I think it was the day you were sick.
Of course it was.
Yeah, and then it was just this girl, and she was like super hot, and we were like flirting with each other, and she was like, "Oh, are you bi?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm bi." She's like, "Oh, like I like bi guys." I'm like, "Oh, T." Like, it was weird. It was weird.
And did anything happen?
No, but we were like flirting, and she's like, "Oh, who do you like music?" Let me guess, like you only like Cat's Eye and Sabrina, and I was like, "No, I like the Smiths, and I like
The Strokes.
the Strokes, and like I was like
Yeah.
second." She's like, "Oh, really?" Like same. It was there, Tyler.
How
It was-
old is she?
She was like 23.
Oh my
She's
god.
so pretty. No, and then I even told her friend yesterday. I was like, "Wait, I'm like I have a crush on your friend."
To
Like,
be fair, you do get a lot of comments being like, like, I wish Pablo wasn't gay, or like if Pablo, even Dia,
yeah,
like-
Dia did that bad.
even Dia.
That's so funny. Wait, you met Dia in college, right?
I did, yeah.
Oh, she became like your bestie.
Yeah, she
Your ride or
did.
die. I'm
Yeah.
obsessed. Dia's so sweet.
And now we live together.
That's crazy. I
Yeah.
feel like so much has happened so fast. Oh my god. Okay, so yeah, so you're like MySpace, everything like that. All right, let's talk about Coachella.
Okay, yeah.
Should we talk about Coachella?
Sure.
There's so much to talk about Coachella.
Okay, yeah.
Coachella.
Coachella.
Okay,
Coachella.
so you've been going to Coachella how many years?
8.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, was it double years or like consecutive years?
I've been every year since 2018.
That's wow.
Every single year. Like it is a part of my year.
Yeah. Why'd you
Every
go for the
April.
first time? Like, were you like, oh my god, it's like Coachella, I gotta go?
I was in college and I met a group of friends who I'm no longer friends with, sadly, but they loved Coachella the way I do now.
Mm-hmm.
And it was part of their every year experience, and Coachella was never something like I knew what it was, but I never envisioned going. And this friend like walked me through how to do it and like the payment plan. And I remember back then in 2018, it was like $70 a month for like 6 months.
And how much is it now?
I don't know for GA, but I'm doing a payment plan for my mom's tickets because I got her a VIP ticket,
Yeah.
and it's like $270
A month?
a month. Well, that's for VIP and a camping spot I bought her.
Preferred camping?
Mm-hmm.
And you've never even gotten yourself tickets that fast, right?
No. Well, in previous years, but
Well, like not VIP and preferred camping.
no.
Like, wow. So you really want her to go?
Well, it's her 50th.
And has she been like expressing that she wanted to go?
Yeah. I
That'd
feel
be
like
so
now's the
sweet.
time.
Yeah, and I feel like she would actually enjoy it.
Yeah, like I don't know. That's it. She's been wanting to like go on a cruise and all of that, but I don't know. No one's planned it, so this is the one thing that I can
You
do.
can plan and you can get done.
Yeah.
It's so cute because I see so many comments on yours and mine where they're like, I need to experience Coachella just once. Like, I need to do this. Like, God, please give me this opportunity to do it. And like, obviously, God willing, if you can do it, yes. But like, I really do think it's fun and it's
Yeah.
not age restricted.
No, it's not.
Unless you're like super young, I don't think it's fun because you can't really like drink and like do like stuff.
Like,
Like,
how
I
old?
think, well, I think like, I mean, 21 would be a good, I mean, unless you have like a fake or something.
If
I
you're
don't know.
camping and you're underage, like
Oh, you could just, I mean, we're not saying that's what you should do, but
you could.
I don't know if there's even people that are. I don't know. I feel like there's typically not people there that are younger than like 21 and camping.
I don't know because in the previous years, like I remember people saying like, "Oh, I've been going since I was 17, 18."
Yeah, yeah.
So some people do.
But there's never like annoying, obnoxious like teenagers
no,
running around. That's
and you
what I
know
mean.
where there is
Where?
that for the first time that
Justin Bieber,
no
artist.
no
Oh,
Lala.
oh yeah.
It was like all high school
Yeah, yeah,
students,
yeah,
but
yeah,
I loved it.
Yeah, yeah. They're all sweet.
I'm excited to go back. We're going back.
Yeah, no, guys, Lollapalooza.
We start
Yo,
planning
yeah,
that.
there's definitely like no. I think Lala like there's still the same age range, but there is more heavily like Gov Ball. Like it's like more like younger crowd as well. Like
Mhm.
we were in Sabrina and Olivia, and it was like fucking there was like 6-year-old girls trying to get in front of me. I was like,
Yeah.
bitch, don't try me
Yeah.
out. Like you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So like, but Coachella isn't like that. Like Coachella's
No.
more like older people. But except this year in Artist, there was a lot of like young, like you can tell like high school people,
Oh,
like college people,
yes.
because and Tana was talking about it how like artists is just like become so easy to buy. Like if you have the money, you have it. Like these rich kids in LA were spending like $5,000 a night before at like Coachella to go to Justin Bieber, and, like just so that they could like be in the front. And like you could tell it was a lot of like annoying more. And then even Tana was saying it was like obnoxious people in there
Yeah.
and stuff. So but I mean everyone deserves to have fun. But I just think personally like car camping and like for the drinking experience,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to sound like I know like I've like to drink with my friends and stuff, but like I do think Coachella's a little bit more fun if you're drinking with friends. Like,
Yeah, for
it's,
sure.
It's a vibe, especially
sure.
camping.
Even when I went solo in 2024, my whole like philosophy going into that weekend was like, I'm not here to party. Like that was the first weekend. That was my first time going solo, and I've always gone with a friend group, and it's been drinking and partying, and sometimes more than drinking, like other stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Which I don't really do nowadays.
Yeah.
But I don't know, that whole year I was like, I'm not here to party, I'm not here to drink. But I still met my neighbors and we still drank, and it is. And
It kind of like adds to the camaraderie. It's like, oh, get a drink.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? It's sweet. I like it.
and it's interesting because this was the first year I feel like I'm experiencing, number one, getting older, and my like relationship to drinking and like I don't know, at a festival, and then mixing work and like obligations where you have to be very careful about that.
Yeah.
Because we have like jobs to perform.
And you want to present well for people you're
Yeah,
going with.
I mean, we can't
And for
be showing-
context, guys, we went weekend 1 with You to the People, and then we went weekend 2 with YouTube. And both weekends we were just ourselves. We didn't really put any masks on, but I do remember talking with like You to the People, and I was like, wait, like I will be drinking at Coachella, so should I like separate a drinking video from like maybe like a skincare video? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And they were like, just be yourself, honestly. So like it depends with like specific brands and whatever.
Yeah.
But we still always want to make sure we present ourselves well.
Yeah, I mean, just like, because like if we were, I mean, previous years when I went to Coachella without any brand, it's like I can get as effed up as I want
Yeah.
and be sloppy and like,
Yeah.
but if I have to show up to a YouTube event
Yeah.
or Alaska Airlines, there's no way in hell I am showing up like that.
Yeah.
Like, I would not want to talk to someone from a brand and have hot alcohol breath or
Yeah.
like,
Literally me at Paris Hilton's event.
which one?
like when we were like waiting for her to come out, and I took like one final shot, and like she's here, and I'm like, oh my god,
Oh my god, that was
that was a lot.
but
That Paris Hilton event, we love Paris. She's
yeah,
like, that was a lot.
just for us.
We'll talk about that after we talk about Coachella.
Okay,
We
yeah.
need to get in like the Paris.
Okay,
So
Coachella,
there.
Coachella,
Yeah, yeah,
Coachella.
yeah.
Coachella.
Oh, Coachella. Oh, I was actually gonna talk about this. So, and I'm just being completely transparent. Y'all know I'm transparent with you guys. I got paid yesterday for like something I did at Coachella, like the activation I went to, and bitch, it was like $5,000, like a
Period,
lot of
yes.
fucking money. And I was just thinking, like, what the fuck? Like, and then it's like the money that we like subliminally made like through like TikTok videos, like we don't even think about that.
And that's
then at the
coming.
end of the month, you look at it and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And it really becomes this thing of like, we really monetized the first weekend out of Coachella, like a lot.
Oh, totally.
And we prepared that, and we knew that, and we were trying to be smart with it. But it did, like you're saying, like alter our experience a lot. Like a lot. Like it felt in the most not out of touch way, like just pretty overstimulating. And I think people would understand. Like, and it's interesting because we got safari camping with You to the People, which was so fucking amazing.
Yeah.
It's like the most bougie experience you can get.
Yeah.
Which it's sold out now
I
already.
know.
We
And
definitely sold that out.
Yeah.
We added a lot of hype to it.
I mean, we were definitely cranking out the content about Safari.
Yeah, and even the Safari team was like, "Thank you for posting about
Yes,
Safari.
yes.
Like, we love your videos." and stuff
You're
like
right. So
that.
this is not speculation. The
Not
Safari
speculation.
team came up to us and said, "Thank you for your coverage of Safari." Like, they were watching every video.
Yeah. Even after like we would do like a slight dig about an experience that we had, like nothing bad, but like Tyler would be like,
Right.
"Hey, the bathroom really wasn't the best,"
Yeah,
and they
like-
would still like, "Thank you for telling us." Like,
Yeah.
trying to elevate their experience because, bitch, it's true. Like we're so grateful that we didn't have to pay for that experience. That's once in a lifetime. Hopefully, more to come. Will come, but a lot of people are paying so much money for that, so they do deserve the top of the top of the top.
Yeah.
So, bitch, if we got to be there to be like, put some light on it, like,
That's what I kind of have a hard time with is like, I am at the end of the day always just documenting what my experience is about something. Like I am never trying to trash something but that gets perceived sometimes as like being ungrateful or like not appreciative or complaining. And it's like, I don't know. I've been having a hard time with that because I saw a lot of those comments this weekend one.
because and we see you guys, it was completely different. If I had a creator that I watched, from one way and then now it's like this, like maybe I'd have initial thoughts of like,
Yeah.
but
I don't know because like I just think multiple things can be true at the same time. Like I expressed so many times throughout the weekend, before, during, and after, like my gratitude for how grateful we got to experience Safari, minimum 10K and up at this stage of our life.
Tyler, it's crazy.
It's insane. Everyone in there was in their 50s and up, maybe.
Like
The
everybody
majority.
in there was, you could tell they were established in completely
Working
separate ways.
professionals.
Yeah, because they got to pay a lot of money to get in there,
And I'm so grateful that we got to experience that. But with that, it's like what I do and what we do is like, if I'm going to go shower in the Safari showers for the first time, I'm going to document what it's like. And I'm going to just say what comes to mind. And if I have to go in 5 stalls before I find one that's working in something that's supposed to be the top tier luxury, like you can like express your thoughts and your like reaction to things without it being, I don't know, like
without it coming off as like ungrateful for the experience.
yes, because
Or shitting on the experience.
I didn't get here by faking everything and acting like everything's all peachy all the time.
Yeah, completely. And also
That's not how life is.
it's not like, and to also be a little honest with it, it's like, since you didn't directly pay for it, you have a very unbiased like opinion, which is just like, I'm here to review and I've experienced both sides and this is such a blessing, but let's see how it actually is.
Yes.
But people did take it. I saw a lot of people were very which again, it's okay. Like, you know, parasocial, there's a part of it where it's like they care, they want, they love, they want to watch, but then there's another side of it where it's like everything's a problem, and
Yeah.
you can't defend yourself for everything.
Yeah.
I feel like a
Yeah.
big one for you was like when you got sick. People were like, "Oh, he's dragging this for attention. Oh, if you're so sick, just go home."
Yeah.
I didn't see it in the moment, but I know we talked about it afterwards. But how was that making you feel during Coachella?
I mean, on top of everything else I was feeling, like, it just pissed me off because, and it's at the end of the day, like, it is people that don't know you. And I thankfully, like, we do have a really supportive audience. Like, I would say, like, 90% get my intentions behind things and are usually the ones being like, you don't, like, don't listen to them. Like, we know your intentions. Like, you're good. You
Yeah,
don't have to.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah, and then they're like, "Don't give this any attention, Tyler. Why or me? Why are you even giving this any
yeah.
attention, Pablo? You shouldn't be giving attention." It's like, because I care. I genuinely love y'all, and like,
Yeah.
you know, like we are alive essentially, like
We're
filling passions because of you
Yes.
guys, and it's
Yes.
like I don't want y'all to think something that's not
Yes.
true.
And it would be like the ones that would gain traction with the likes, like a comment
That's
under the
always how
shower
it is on
video.
TikTok.
Yeah, like, and I don't feel like I was complaining in the shower video, but like there was like a comment that got like 3,000 likes, and it was like, I cannot with the complaining. And I don't know,
And then
like,
it's like
we remember the one negative.
you do because I mean, especially with the whole liking culture, it's like, oh, if I can just tap it, like, and I'm very mindful about that. I do not like things that ever have hate. Like, I like more supportive comments, like when it's like a support train.
Yeah.
But I'm not liking hate comments, and if I ever were to have to like a comment like that, it would give if someone like said something disgusting on the internet, like deplorable on the internet. And I'm like, ew, and it's like ew, and I'm like ew, but not like an experience like that. So you can't even really take comments like that seriously because
Yeah.
it's like people have the right to have an opinion, but now 3,000 people are liking it, so your opinion is now kind of a fact in my head, and I'm like, wait, am I complaining or am I not? Let me
Yes.
explain. Like,
Yes.
and then it becomes more and then more likes. It just,
Like the video that someone took of us on day 0, sunset on the
I'm so
hill.
traumatized by that. I'm not gonna lie.
I
People are so mean.
Yes, and we were genuinely okay. Like, yeah, we had a couple drinks, just like everyone else at Coachella on day 0, celebrating, being so happy to be there for the weekend.
Yeah.
Kicking off the weekend by watching the sunset on the hill, playing music with a collective group of people who are all just like in the same mood. And I don't even think the person that recorded that video of us, someone literally just recorded a video, if you haven't seen it, of Pablo and I.
Well, it was like a far shot of like the whole crowd at Coachella on the hills. And like for some reason, I'm not gonna the spotlight was like on us. Like we're like right in the front of it. And like we have like these bright colors on, like, and it's just us dancing. I have like a speaker on my shoulder, and
Uh-huh.
Tyler's like dancing. And
Yeah.
mind you, we're not even recording. Like
No,
we're
we were in the
literally in the moment,
moment.
just having fun with the Latino boys. Like they passed me the speaker. I'm like, we're just in the moment.
Yeah.
And then it gets posted and I see it and I'm like, cute, this is so cute. I feel kind of tea. Like
Yeah.
somebody filmed a video, like this is cool. But then first the comments I started seeing about me was like, he's so ugly, or like Pablo looks a mess.
Yeah,
Like he's so
same.
happy to look a mess.
Same.
Like I can tell he's musty. Like I'm like, y'all are so mean. And then people with Tyler were saying what were they saying about you in there?
Like, Tyler's 40, and like, just, it was like a breeding grounds for the most disgusting comments and it kind of like broke my heart a little
Me
bit
too.
because I'm like, I'm at a music festival and I'm recorded. That's fine, whatever. But like, then all of these strangers are hiding behind anonymous accounts, are feeling bold enough to say the most disgusting things about people they do not know.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I don't like that.
Yeah. Tyler typically will respond to like some hate comments. Like if someone's saying something rude, Tyler will respond. And I don't think there's anything directly wrong with that. Like I don't, I mean, like, if you can take it, you can dish it, whatever that phrase is or whatever. Or if you can dish it, you can take it. I don't know what it is. But
Yeah.
I don't know, sometimes it just adds more.
It does, and it also maybe shows other people, oh, this is how I can get a rise out of this person.
Yeah, exactly. And then it makes more people do it.
Yeah.
And I feel like a question I've been getting asked a lot recently is like, or you too, is like, oh, what's your advice for posting on social media? Like, how do you not care about the hate? And I'm like, wait, am I getting hated on? Like, you know, like sometimes like there are moments when it's very in your head and you're like, fuck, this stinks. And then there's other moments when you're like, wait, everyone kind of likes me right now. And da, da, da,
Yeah.
da. And that's why it's important. Like, you cannot put all your energy in the highs
Yes.
or the lows, the good
Yes.
or the bad. Like, you just have to find yourself stably and
You
know.
cannot put your worth in the reception
But
of
it's
a
so
video.
easy to,
It
especially when it's
totally is
good.
because, and I'm more, I think as long as you're like mindful of it and aware of it, then like that helps. Cause like in the past couple months, do I have white things on my,
No.
okay. In the past couple months, I'd post a video and I wouldn't know how to feel about it, like good or bad. And I would keep scrolling and wait for the first couple comments to come in to gather like a general consensus on like if the first couple comments that come in were positive, oh, okay, this is a good video. And it's like, no,
You can't even think like
you
that.
need to like post something and stand in however you feel about that video and don't let the comments or on the flip side, if the first couple comments that come in are negative, that like then I'm like, oh, this video's ass, or I said the wrong thing, or like you have to stand in and believe, like stand behind whatever you're putting out.
Yeah, exactly. And like if you do, then it makes it a little easier to like navigate reception like on the video or whatever. I don't know. I remember when I saw that you were like kind of sick at the time and I was like kind of seeing them like, oh, and then it made me think like everyone was like, wait, does everyone think this about me or whatever? But then I was having such good interactions with people. So I was like, no, they don't. But then I'm like, oh, are they lying? Are they faking it? And a big comment I got was like, oh, he's so happy to look a mess. Like, why is he wearing that? I'm like, babe, it's day zero car
Yes,
camping.
we are camping.
And then also it's like people as we grow, they're like influencer, content creator, like looking like shit. I am never claiming to not look like shit, you know, or you're never not claiming to this or that. It's like people just bring it up. It's just,
I know, and I think a lot of this just comes with the territory.
yeah,
And
but we love it.
yeah, I mean, I don't love being
Oh, not.
talked to like that.
Yeah.
Like I don't love that people say things, but that is never something that I can change
Yeah.
or control.
Yeah.
And if I spend or you or whatever like spend our energy trying to like I'm such a Libra, I will try and like like dissuade people out
Libra
of
October, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Like I've even DM'd people being like, "Hey, like
Natalia will DM people like after her comment. And in my head, I'm like, I don't know
which
if that's good, but it usually works out.
but I don't need to be doing that cuz I don't need to be trying to change people's opinions or like I don't know. Libras are very like, wait, why are you being mean? Or like, hey, that was not a nice thing of you to say. Like, but that's unnecessary.
Yeah.
People will say and do whatever they want, and I'm trying to do more of the let them theory.
The let them theory, yeah.
Let them.
Ugh, it's just so hard when it's like
It's
let
so
them and then
hard.
people are commenting and liking. You're like, ugh.
Yeah, and
like,
when people are like, just don't read the comments, it's like we like to respond
yeah,
to the
I
good
love responding.
comments.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That is a big part of community engagement. So it's impossible to skip them.
Yeah, I think a good thing with us is that we know the content we like to make. It works. Our people do love it. We don't treat our followers like shit. We genuinely are so grateful. In all the opportunities we get, we have such good relationships with the brands. We have never ended anything on bad terms.
Yeah.
Like you literally were a celebrity assistant for so long, getting ridiculed all the time. Like God forbid you're now enjoying the fruits of all that chaos and doing it for yourself. And then for me, it's like people are like, "Oh man, he's so this, he's so." Y'all don't know me. Like we're like,
Yeah.
like I have my little tiny apartment. You live with your best friend. Like we're not overly trying to like think of ourselves in any
Yeah.
way. We're just very grateful to have in the moment and bring you guys along.
Yep.
And Coachella for the both of us has been that point of connection. Like I didn't even know him last year, you guys, before Coachella. Like I went to Coachella for years on years because I loved it with my friends. He went alone with his friends. It's not like this relationship even came about social media. It's like we literally met through just camaraderie at Coachella.
Yeah.
And yeah, social media brought us together because people were like, oh, me.
It was
But
y'all.
It was y'all. Like y'all brought it together. But like Coachella, the camaraderie of Coachella is like what made it more. Like,
Yeah.
because we were in the same spot and we could hang out the next day and the
Uh-huh.
next day. And we were like, oh, come here. Like if we were in LA and people told us to meet up and we met at a coffee shop, it would not have been the same.
Yeah.
Like, so it's like the intentions have always been pure, like from the start.
Yep.
Like you going from 50 to 300K, like maybe me a little bit more. I was like, I want to be famous a little bit more, but like you did it so like like organically.
Yeah.
So you just always have to remember that. And I've always told you that, like, you could literally make a 3-minute video about the most random
Yeah.
thing, and suddenly everyone is like giving their opinion on it. And like
Mm-hmm.
that's the beauty of it. People are like, oh, how do I do this? How do I do that? Like, for me, it's not like how do you do it, it's why do you do it, you
Yeah.
know? And why do you do it? You don't really know specifically yet,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you know, like, why you started, how you started, and like
Yeah.
that's the important part. And like, you don't post for clout, you just post for the interaction with your followers. Like,
Yeah.
it's so good.
Because it's like, it's all just me, and it's all just like my life or a story of mine. Like, it's all real things. And like, I don't know, like yesterday I got a comment that was like, how do you literally make everything about you? It's like,
Well, this is my page.
this is my voice, my stories, my, like, I'm speaking on my
Yeah.
experiences.
Like, am I supposed to make it about you? Like, do you want me to make a video about you? Like, why would I do
Yeah.
that? Like, you should do that. Like,
Like,
if you want to.
right. And I don't report on other people or things. Well, I guess like pop culture. But even with that, it's like I don't want to be a pop culture commentator. Like, I want to be Tyler Wells. And
Like, you want to, like, not you want to do whatever you want, but like, like, it's your page. So if there's one day you want to do this, you do that. If there's
yes,
another day you do that, you do
yes.
that. And yeah,
If
no,
I'm
I get that.
if I'm sharing that Sabrina and Madonna are releasing a new song, it's because I have a genuine excitement, personal excitement
Yeah.
over that.
And then that kind of content is suddenly now what got Tyler invited to Madonna's event. Like, you know what I mean? It's like
Yes.
relationships you build, you put out an interest, the relationships you built with the brand. Now, see, you have a specific interest that they can help you with,
Mm-hmm.
and now they're bringing you in.
Yeah.
And then you cannot bring your friends in. And then
Yeah.
it's like, you guys have this great experience, you make a vlog about it, and now suddenly it's like, how does he make everything about himself? Well, because this happened because I put myself out there.
Yes. And
So
I will continue to do
and I want to
so.
let you, like, we're letting you guys know, so you guys can also maybe try if you guys want. We've seen so many videos this year, especially people tagging us, like, of them pitching themselves to brands and them
Yeah.
doing that, and that's so, I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like, we all have, not everyone, but like, if you have it, or if you have some technology to be able to use, like, to get yourself there, like, we're trying to help maybe.
Ask for what you want. And my whole thing last year was like, closed mouths don't get fed. Like, people loved that I said that. And absolutely yes. But it's like, I don't know, I think a lot of people think that it's just plainly asking for free things. And it's like asking to go to Coachella with a brand. It's like, first of all, we're not going for free, we're working. Like, when you go with a brand, you have deliverables.
And then we're not saying it's like the hardest work or
No,
anything,
of
but
course
it's
not.
just like
But
the work for
it's
them.
not for free.
Yeah.
It's in exchange for a service. We are providing a service for a brand. We are promoting the brand.
And they see value in that. We're like, they see the numbers from last year, and they see the number, and they're like, okay, like, this is worth it.
And
you
that's
know?
what I was gonna say too, with like pitching yourself, is like, when you pitch your, like, yes, pitch yourself, like, ask for what you want. But when you're pitching yourself to a brand or whatever, it's like, you need to show them or demonstrate for them the value that you can provide to them.
Yeah.
So like, when I'm pitching myself, it's not like, hi, I'm Tyler Wells, I'd love to like work for you, or like,
Or I'd love to go to Coachella with you.
yeah,
Like, something like that.
I'm Tyler Wells, I do this kind of content. I believe I could do X, X, and X for your brand through specific actions, ideas, concepts. Because when you give everything to them, like,
It's in their court. It's
yeah,
like, okay.
and they're able to make the yes or no decision at the end of the day. But if you give them something to work with, and they're like, huh, we maybe weren't thinking about this.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah. This could work. And
yeah.
we were going to put money into this kind of marketing, but
Mhm.
maybe we could do this instead.
Yes.
And that's exactly what's kind of has always happened with us. It's like these brands just take this like big creative risk.
Yeah.
And it's always worked, you know?
I'm even thinking like Lightning in the Bottle's coming up in a couple weeks. I really want to go.
And I would love to go with the brand.
Same.
To, you know, establish ourselves. Guys, because at a certain point, like, we love creating content, but I feel like the both of us do crave, you know, not the validation, but the excitement of working for a brand and
Yeah.
it working, and us getting creative with them in ways that we can help them and for exchange for a fun experience that
Yes.
also leads to that.
Wait, I really have to pee.
Oh my, go pee.
But I'll be so quick. Hold down the fort.
Yeah, okay, I
Guys,
will
watch my friend.
Okay, I'm gonna hold down the fort, guys.
Talk more.
No, of course I will. Hey guys, are we enjoying the episode? Oh my god, episode 16? Is this episode 16? Oh my god, it is. I did not put like anything on notes today because me and Tyler can yap for literally ever, but I feel like we're talking about like so many different things, and like so I'm trying to like specifically talk about things that maybe y'all like don't know about. Like we obviously all know, like not all of us, but we'll get a little bit more into like how we met and everything and like that whole process because guys, we've had like the craziest journey. Like I said, like I had no idea who Tyler was last year. I was doing my own Coachella content. He was doing his own, and we were both kind of blowing up organically. And then y'all started telling us to hang out. We met up, and from there we started like becoming friends so much. We started doing content together. Then we, then Tyler was like trying to go to Stagecoach because Paris Hilton was going to Stagecoach. And then he made a video saying that he really wanted to go to Stagecoach and watch Paris Hilton. And then next thing you know, Paris Hilton is commenting on that video being like, I think I can help. And then Tyler's calling me being like, Pablo, do you want to go to Stagecoach with me? Like to go watch Paris Hilton? And I'm like, yes. And then like we go to Stagecoach and then like we do all that. And then we go to Lightning in a Bottle, which is what's happening literally this month. So everything is just like so full circle within the past year. How was that pee?
The longest pee of my life.
Was it that long? It was only like 30 seconds.
It was long.
No, I got there. But yeah, so basically we went through such an amazing journey at Coachella.
Yes.
Learned so much about ourselves.
Yes.
Tyler got sick, which was really depressing. But I mean, everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
I hope. And you did get a lot of good BTS coverage of like what happened?
I burped. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're all good. You got like a lot of like new kind of coverage at Coachella that
Of a
people
side
don't
I've never seen, that other people I've never seen. Sure.
Like the medical tent.
Yeah.
Like you never even
there's
knew
a
that
silver
there was like
lining.
a whole little hospital in there.
Yeah.
But I would assume because everyone's drunk.
Yeah, and that was the most humbling part of being in that medical tent was
You were sober.
yeah, and the majority of the people that were coming in are people who I'm assuming were blacked out or on something. All of them were like,
Yeah.
and here I am like, my tummy hurts.
Did they like take good attention of you though? There?
Yeah, shout out to the medics in that tent. They were great.
Was it like busy? Was there like a line?
No, but people would be wheeled in every 5 minutes on a stretcher, already hooked up to an IV.
Oh God, yeah. I feel like people have relative good decorum at Coachella.
Yeah.
Like I don't typically see people like
No.
not that often.
No, you're right.
Yeah, I was kind of a little crazy the day I took rooms. Or like I took a bite of a
Really?
shroom gummy. Yeah, like I was like me and Drew were like falling on the floor and shit. It almost got there. Security was like, "You gotta get up," and I'm like, "Oh my god, I'm not going to Coachella jail." Imagine that's the
no.
other side I got. Like Coachella jail.
I want to see it.
I know people say it's like very, like scary and like serious. In there.
Really?
Yeah, like Tana Mojo has a mugshot in there.
I know. I remember
That'd be
that.
kind of tea. Imagine us like, no, literally, guys. I almost got there because I like I had this idea that like everybody like had like a camaraderie like narrative of like maybe sneaking like something that you maybe like shouldn't, but it's not like the most serious thing to sneak into Coachella. Like everyone's always talking about it, you know, like, oh, put your liquor in water bottles and shit like that. So I thought we're all, so I posted that I had some J's in the car.
Oh yeah.
And the next thing you know, like security was at our tent with a flashlight
Yeah.
asking me for the J's. And
Yeah,
I'm like, I'm sorry, I already smoked them. Like,
That's another thing that I learned this year.
yeah.
Because I told this on live, but I haven't posted a video about this. I posted my announcement video that we were going weekend one with Youth to the People, and then my video wasn't even up for 24 hours.
But so much amazing love and reception on the video.
500 comments within the first 12
It was
hours.
he was announcing that he was going with youth, so like everybody's been waiting for that.
Yeah,
announcement.
like people have been asking me for months, like, are you guys going? Like, what are you guys doing? What's your plans? And I had been silent. And I posted it, worked so hard on it, and I got an email the next day from
a very high up
organization directly involved with the festival, and basically saying, which I had no idea, that you cannot use the name of the festival in conjunction with
the name of a brand.
who is not an official sponsor of that festival.
Yeah. And Tyler was essentially being like, guys, I'm going to this festival with this brand. I'm so excited. Festival, brand,
Yeah.
brand, brand. This is how I got this opportunity, brand. Like,
Right.
you know, making it very about the brand as you should, because you want to
Yeah.
put the brand out there.
Yeah.
But I remember like when I saw the email, it was like, hi, we've seen how much growth you've had, and we are so happy about that. But what we do absolutely not tolerate
Yeah.
is ambush and guerrilla marketing.
Yeah. Ambush or guerrilla marketing.
And if you do not remove this video, we will have your account terminated, essentially. Like,
Yes.
it was like, oh my God.
And here I am, like, I have been showing this festival so much organic love for years. But from the other, I'm such a Libra, like, there's a reason why our horoscope is the scales, because I constantly juggle the pros and cons, both sides of anything. So with this, on one hand, I was like that day I got that email, I was like, I never want to fucking promote this festival again. Like,
You're like upset because it's like, I love this festival. I've filmed so many amazing content. Not saying that like y'all are successful because of me, but like I've shown my love so heavily, and y'all know that.
yes.
And it's one thing to ask, but the email allegedly conspiracy did feel a little scary. It was like, do this now or your account's gone. Like,
Yeah.
and you're like,
Which I appreciate the warning, because they
yeah,
could have
for
just
sure.
done
They
it.
could have just done it, yeah. And it's not in any way. It's just for you to receive. It's like, oh my
Yeah.
God, yeah.
Because, yeah. So, it referenced that video. My content from last year with Lenovo,
They said that one too.
yes, they gave a list of all the examples where I have done this,
Like use a brand's name with Coachella.
including Pablo and I going to a Princess Polly gifting suite.
Guys, mind you, every like gifting suites in LA are like they invite you to get free clothes, and like hopefully you like use their clothes and content and stuff and tag them or whatever.
Yeah.
Just super organic, like being nice about it.
Yeah.
And we went, Tyler filmed a video being like, oh, we're shopping for Coachella, like with this brand, da da da. And that was even an issue. Like,
Yeah.
and I told you it's only happening because you are Tyler Wells. No, because you are like boots on the ground journalism at Coachella, as everyone says. And everyone knows that, and everyone is seeing your videos, and when you look up Coachella, like your face is coming up, and you know Coachella, like, it's a lot of that.
Yeah.
So they're like, they've never seen, I feel like, a crossover of like creator on camping grounds as like marketable as you. Like people have done it and done it for different reasons, and one of the girls we love, Isabel Wallace,
Yes.
she's so iconic. She walked so we could run in this
Right.
world, you know what I mean? But she's always been very like kind of like off brands a little bit at Coachella.
Yeah.
But I feel like you and you know me as well, like doing this year, like we brought a lot of this different energy of like, we're so excited to go with this, and we can't wait to bring you guys with us.
Yep.
And it just became like messy because now suddenly it's like, wait, baby, like we got hella brands that we got to promote as Coachella.
Uh-huh.
And now we have these two creators thinking that they're about to get way more views on our grounds and essentially use it as like a production site for commercials.
Yeah.
Which it's not that serious, but that's what it kind of.
That's how they, I guess that was their worry, which
Yeah.
for me, like a brand was always like the vessel
Yeah.
to get me to this festival.
Yeah.
Like, yes, 100% it is like, especially this year, like we worked with two brands, and or the second one is YouTube. I can say that one because they're an official sponsor.
Yeah.
YouTube's a whole ass corporation.
Yeah.
That's Google.
Yeah.
And those are a dream come true. But even with that, it's like I'm grateful that they were the vessel to get me to the festival.
And you wanted to express that like as much as you could.
Yeah, so like I absolutely, like it was gratitude to work with the brand, but what I care about is like I was able to get access to the festival because of the brand.
Yeah.
And with that, it's like, yeah, you do have to promote the brand, but I had no idea that because of IP trademark, like you're not allowed to do that.
And they were even saying that he couldn't say like Tychella or like,
yeah,
like they were being very specific. And again, I think it's because they had a worry that you were gonna like make merch as a Tychella, or you're gonna do this and do that. And like even Justin Bieber, like he couldn't even say Bieberchella, like, you know, like because it's so he had to say Bieber Valley or whatever like that.
And
right?
I feel like they haven't discovered other, like Isabel has Hourchella, but
yeah,
she's not super brand focused.
Yeah.
And I actually learned a lot about that this past weekend, that like there's a reason I think maybe why Isabel,
chooses not to be so heavy on brands at
yeah,
Coachella.
she has like 1.3 million followers, but chooses year after year. Like she'll go to a gifting suite before Coachella,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I think she prefers to do organic coverage of her experience
Yeah.
versus like going with a brand, and it's all, I don't know, it's all feedback.
Yeah, it is. And like we said, like we definitely had, I would say, like a lot more friendship fun weekend two
Mm-hmm.
because we were camping and we were meeting so many people and having so much fun and running in and out. And you would think that safari camping was a little bit more on ground because it was so close. But even like the golf carts, like that was so amazing, and I hope to experience
Yeah.
that again.
Yeah.
But it did kind of take away from walking to festivals and seeing people and the
Yeah.
drinking and going to their tents and stuff.
For sure.
So it was definitely a very different experience. And also, guys, for people who don't know what ambush or guerrilla marketing is, because we did bring that up, it's literally like when a brand like uses like a more cost-effective way to promote their products at like a public event where they're not official sponsors. So like, it could even happen at like the Super Bowl. Like that's why like they have to say the big game when
Yeah.
you have a brand deal. You can't say Super Bowl. Or it happens at the Olympics. It's like the sports event of the year. Like you can't. So as creators getting bigger, that's just something we learned.
Yeah.
And it makes sense like completely.
Yeah, it does make sense.
But
And
we had to re-navigate like all the deliverables with the brand and everything. And we're so grateful that they still decided to work with us because they could
yeah,
have been like, sorry guys,
and that's
no.
what I was worried about, because one of the things the email said is like you can't say you can't say the name of a festival and the name of a brand that's not an official sponsor, because these sponsors, the official ones, pay to be an official sponsor.
A lot of money.
A lot of money. And they're worried about the brands that did pay seeing that a non-paying brand,
Yeah.
like, and being like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like we even had like a deliverable one time to like hand out sunscreens at Coachella. Neutrogena is like a sponsor or something like that. Like, you know what I mean? Or like they have all their SPF booths everywhere, and it's like that's suddenly like a huge issue. You know what I mean?
Competing, yeah.
So it's like good thing we learned.
Yeah.
And, you know, we didn't get our accounts down.
yes.
And yeah.
The second thing is you cannot use any footage taken on their property, even if you're home, after the weekend to promote another brand that is not an official sponsor.
Yeah.
And then you can't say anything blank Cella.
Yeah.
And they were bold, outlined in the email. And the council who sent this follows me on Instagram.
So they were like watching him like a hawk.
Yes, and I even weekend two received, like, I vlogged going to Will Call weekend two
When we went with YouTube to pick up our tickets.
and just filmed us entering the back alley.
And they would, like take it down.
And I got an email during that weekend, take it down, like, you are not allowed to show our operations.
Like that's crazy because again, understandable if that's how this works.
Of course, but it's like,
But you're not thinking, you're like, I'm getting my ticket. Like everyone's filming themselves getting tickets all the time.
yes, and it's like,
No, actually though, like all the time, but because it's you and us and we're being out there putting it was a little
like, I'm
much.
not trying to be invasive or anything. I'm literally documenting things I'm already doing.
Yeah.
Because people feel like they're on FaceTime with me. If I thought it was like wrong to do, I wouldn't do it. Like,
Yeah.
I have a high moral compass.
Yeah. I feel like it's just things we learned and
Yeah.
new experiences. And weekend two was definitely so much fun. We had fun both weekends.
Yeah.
But weekend two was really fun. And yeah, we watched a lot of good people. Who's your favorite performance?
I have to say Sabrina, because Madonna came out.
Yeah, so
and also
good.
just Sabrina up close.
Sabrina's so good.
Like, I know you two were maybe that 1% in the crowd during Sabrina's set
I knew everything.
every
Yeah,
song.
me too. Yeah, I for sure.
Even the deep cuts. It's like, we almost broke up again last
Yeah,
night. Not
no-
one person around me singing
me
every
knowing
word.
every lyric.
Yep.
Yeah, and it was nice because like if you did find somebody that knew it, you would like click.
Yes.
And we were like alone.
Yes.
Because the whole thing with Artist Pass, guys, weekend one, super fun, but especially when Tyler got sick or whatever, like you do have to escape your friends and leave your friends. So
Yeah.
hopefully we'll get all of our friends to be able to do it together. That'd be so fun. But like you kind of are like, I am gonna take advantage of the Artist Pass. Like I'll see you guys in a
course.
little bit. And like I watched Cat's Eye by myself. Like I watched Sabrina by myself. I watched Justin by myself. I watched Karol G by myself. I watched everyone by myself
Yeah.
essentially. And you kind of do learn a lot about like this is really just about the music. Like, yes, you're at Coachella for friendships, duh, we love that.
Yeah.
But there is a part that is the music, and sometimes it's you forget it. Not
Yeah.
about creation or influencing or social media, but because you're so with friends all the time.
Yeah.
But sometimes it is that moment of like I'm alone at a festival. Where do I want to go? What do I
Yes.
want to watch?
That's what I experienced when I went solo. Was like I went wherever the wind took me.
Yeah.
And was vlogging that.
Yeah.
But yeah, like weekend one when it was all work, work, work.
I just want to be very clear, guys. Work, like I know, like dictionary definition, it's working. We're providing a service for money, but I just feel uncomfortable always being like work, 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 because like I know people have it like way harder, and people like
Of
we're so
course.
privileged and grateful. And I just think in my head, I'm like, wait, I can't even like because I don't even think of my life as work. Sometimes I'm so grateful to
Yeah.
like do what I do, but in reality, like when you're doing deliverables for a brand and we're like, fuck, we gotta get it done. Like it is work. It's like okay, it's work.
I think I have like a different like I don't know if this is another example of like the 5 year age difference.
Mm-hmm.
Like and being more like self assured,
And proud and
just because like I did start from the ground up. Like I started out as a barista and like $16 an hour, and I worked my way up to where I am now. So like I don't know, like I know that people do have it worse,
mm-hmm.
and what we do is like I'm so we're so privileged in the life that we live with what we do, with where we live. But I don't know, it's like this is a job.
Yeah.
And
I'm trying to like to tap more into that recently and like be assured like that kind of energy because it's like if not like then I don't take anything serious. Like
yeah.
like these deals and stuff. I'm like okay like it's serious but like, like let me get it done a day later. Let me post it whatever. I'm like wait this is money that is being used as an adult to pay for you and your family's life.
Yeah.
This is important, and I'm trying to tap a little into that.
Which is why I think Tana is on like her brand safe era, because I feel like maybe I haven't closely followed Tana's like
I have.
career. I know you have, but I know that for many, many, many years she was not brand safe, and
Yeah.
I know that that is maybe why so many people fell in love with her. But I think maybe, and just bringing this up because it relates to what we're saying, and she's in a different era. Like her new podcast is called Brand Safe. Maybe I should have saved this for the pop culture.
No, you're good. You're
Okay.
good.
But I don't know. I feel like maybe she realized how much money she missed out on by not being brand safe. So she's I feel it like her really being locked in now, because she worked hard to get to a point where she is brand safe, and brands do want to work with her and pay her, and that's like why I think it is important to take it seriously.
Yeah, you're right. That is true. Like, cause there is money to be made, and if you're
There's
smart
a
with it,
lot of money
you can
to
like
be
change
made.
your life and your family's life and your friends' lives. And yeah, I'm definitely trying to tap more into that. So I've noticed that with you, even like like when you started this, like you started taking it very seriously from the start, and that's why you grew very fast because you take it very seriously. But people do it for fun and they don't take it that seriously,
Yeah.
so it takes a little bit longer or whatever. But yeah, no, it really got there, and I can see why Tana with that. Like, yeah, you're right. Like, she missed out on so much money, like so much there, and even like I even know like the money that I made gratefully through Coachella, yes, but I know there's these creators that are making like so much money, and I'm like, whoa, like, like it's crazy. It's really crazy. The money in the like social media is like, wait, what?
There, and that's the one thing I learned from Sophia is there. She would always talk about how there is so much money in the creator economy right
Yeah.
now.
And something about Tyler, guys. Yes, closed mouths get fed, but closed mouths get fed, and then closed mouths don't get fed again, and then again and again. Because Tyler will get like, I've never like you ask. You're not embarrassed to ask. You're not shy to ask. And like an example of this was literally Coachella. Like he was like, oh my God, Pablo, like we have this really cool opportunity like to go with this brand, but it's like car camping in GA. Like, should we do it? I'm like, yes, let's do it. Oh my God, we get it. Like, yes, like let's do it. Let's go, let's go. And he's like, okay, but like Pablo, like also like maybe we can ask like if we could get VIP tickets because like we've never been VIP. Like it could be really cool. Like maybe they have the opportunity to give us those VIP tickets. And I was like, Tyler, like I don't know, like just take the deal. Like Coachella's in like 2 weeks. Like maybe just take. He's like, Pablo, like I don't know, like I think we can get it. Like like let's ask. And I was like, ask. They said yes. And then we're like, okay. And then they're like, okay, like there's only car camping available. And then Tyler's like, wait, me, like I still see this one available.
Uh
Like, why
huh.
not maybe ask? Like maybe if they're down, ask. They said yes. Then that week, I was like, okay, let's confirm it. Like we got the best of the best. Let's confirm it. And Tyler's like, okay, we confirmed. Then I don't know, miraculously that sold out. So then we didn't
Yeah.
even have that option available. So
Yeah.
then we were like, fuck, like there's no option. Like let's just do what we're gonna originally do GA. Like it's fine.
Yeah.
Then the brand comes back and they're like, oh, like we know we promised you guys a VIP and like we feel bad. All that's left is safari camping and
Yes.
artist passes. So do
Yeah.
you want to go? We're like,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
So it's like like
Yeah.
I'm always like, no, don't ask.
No,
Like,
I
but
know. It's negotiating.
yeah,
It's hard. And again, I think just working for all these celebrities, like I know with the things that they were offered, like not saying I'm a celebrity at all, but it's a huge blessing to like learn from people like that. And I learned a lot from those people, and just when it comes to asking for what you want. And
it radiates off you so much, like your assistant mentality of like where I need to learn. Like I've been trying to learn that from you. Like I need to like
I
find
love that.
that discipline in this field because
You are.
I am slowly and I'm trying really hard. I just really want it to work because I've been doing this for so long and I'm like, and it's never fully worked, but like I enjoy where I'm at so much in the growth and I know it'll work. It's like Tinashe, like she's blowing up now, but she's been here forever. You know what I
Yes. Or
mean? It's like
Victoria
Zara Larson or
Monet.
Victoria Monet. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like I'm here and like,
Yeah.
it's like you can either like take a flight to a city and not learn about any of the streets going there, or you can take a road trip and learn every street and
Yep.
every road and every this and
Yes.
fully embrace it. So that's where we are, but that's like such a big difference in our content creative journey is the discipline in it all. And
And
I think that's why we work so well because
yes.
sometimes you have too much discipline and you need to let loose. And then sometimes I have
Yes.
such a lack of it and I need to tighten up.
No,
So
100%. And I learn so much from you. Like you have, like, sure, I have all this technical, like logistical knowledge of shit like that, but like you have, I don't know if this is like the right word, but like the ambition, like, and I don't know, sometimes I feel like I lack that. And like, like you want everything so badly, and so do I, but I don't know. Like,
I'm seeing what you're saying right now. I'm trying to
I'm
conceptualize
trying to
it.
think of like a specific example, but my
No,
brain.
I think like for example, like so much of your success comes from like your Rolodex, like you have the proof. Plus this insane amount of like ask and push and desire for an answer. Like that's what really works for you, and then that's what catapults you up. And then I have this extreme passion for being creative,
Yeah.
but I don't have the discipline to turn that creative into a serious thing. And I don't take myself serious. Like every day I'm like, I'm just Pablo. I always tell you that I'm just Pablo, da, da, da. And then you saying like and a beautiful way to even go back to is like the 24 to 29. Like there is that difference of like you are self-assured and knowing you can say it's work because you deserve that and like you can make more from it. But I'm not in a space where I'm like that. Like I'm trying to tap more into that. And I feel like the balance just works so well, but
I'm watching you, like,
become an adult.
okay, yeah, and that sounds so weird to say because we're only 5 years apart, but I wasn't this way when I was 24. Like I didn't have this level of like self-assuredness, and I'm watching you do things and like make changes in your life that are like a like more adult upgrades.
Yeah.
And like I always appreciate those conversations we have, and I hope to like
Continue to nourish those.
or like I like when you come to me about those things because
Yeah.
I do have 5 more years like
Yeah.
of like adult experience.
No, yeah. Like I think back to that time when like I got like a water flosser and it's like that's like an upgrade, that's an adult upgrade, and I'm like showing Tyler, and then it's like such a mess, and he's like, oh yeah, like Dia said you have to use those in the shower, and I'm like, how do you know this? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like
I don't
it's
even know that.
no, but like you heard it from somebody to know the
Yeah.
thing to then tell me that's something I didn't know. Like, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, there's so much like you know, even me, you, and Dia have had so many good conversations about that. Like, there's so much to go back off of because of maybe that little age difference. And
Yeah.
people are like, oh my God, age different. Like, that's tea. Like, that's what makes things like sometimes so, yes, that specific word. You know what I mean? And, or even the other day when I was like, oh my God, I put arugula in my smoothie by accident. And
Yeah.
you're like, I did that before. Like, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, there's
Yeah.
levels to everything, into the adulting and everything. And I just like, I actually can't believe it. Like, it just really gets there. But like, we've also like, guys, we have so many amazing things, but bitch, we've also been through a lot together.
We have.
We've had a lot of moments,
We
but
have.
we've never like actually had a moment that actually led to us not talking for a while, right? Like, we always just like make up the
No.
next day.
No, because I feel the need with any like conflict to, unless someone is like explicitly like needs time,
Yeah.
then I will absolutely respect that. But like I am always like I'm wanting to like talk about it or like
Yeah.
resolve it like ASAP.
Yeah.
Because I hate that like unresolved in between stage. And yeah.
Yeah. No, I feel like, and then every argument, like if we ever have had one, has always just kind of like led to more clarity. Like, that's why I
Yeah.
always enjoy an argument with a friend, because it's like if you guys can talk about it, then it's only gonna help.
Yeah.
And a lot of people get scared to talk about it. Like, I hate that idea where like you can't talk about things with people, because then that's where shit like gets weird. But I feel like we always like talk about it like the next day.
Yeah.
But like, I think also like what happens is like when we do have these work opportunities together, it does get overstimulating when only one thing is going to end and it's going to get done. But now we have two different personalities and ways of getting it done. And I feel like typically we usually like, I feel like the Paris Hilton event, like that was like very like intense. Like we went through the whole process of it, planning it pretty well.
Yeah.
But then when the day happened,
Yeah.
is like when it kind of like a lot of chaos
Yeah.
happened, I would say, right?
And just because we like care,
Yeah. Like we
like
wanted to do good.
yeah,
Yeah.
there was a lot riding on that event because it was our first event
Yeah.
and meeting our first time like having any kind of like meetup
Yeah. Like
with
a
our
meet and greet.
supporters. Yeah. On top of it being for Paris Hilton, where she was going to be there.
Like crazy. Like what is like, and like it's just crazy because it's all like we meet at Coachella, then we go to Stagecoach, and now we go to Lightning in a Bottle with Anchor. We have so many amazing memories, and then we go to Hawaii. We went to fucking Hawaii, and then we went to Lollapalooza, and then the whole Doja Cat thing happened, and then suddenly we're being flown out to San Francisco the next week
Yeah.
to go backstage with Doja Cat and take shots with her and smoke cigarettes with her and talk about how she called me musty.
That was a crazy back-to-back weekend.
Yeah, because we literally
one
were
of the peaks of my life.
Yeah, honestly, like guys, literally, we were in Chicago for Lollapalooza, getting ready to go out with like Manny MUA, like our guy, you know.
Flew there with Spirit Airlines, RIP.
Oh my God, yeah, they're out of business. Oh my God, wow. And with Liquid IV.
And with
Liquid IV got the tickets. And we were already like there with a big brand, like already having such a big moment.
First
I
time in
just met
Chicago.
Shakira the night before. And she knew who I was.
Yeah.
Which was crazy.
Yeah.
And then we're like getting ready pre-gaming after the first night of Lollapalooza. I think we just watched Olivia Rodrigo. And we're pre-gaming or whatever. And then we're on live. And then as I'm on live, we have like 1,000 people. I get a DM. And then I'm like, who is that? And I click and I look at his page and it's a stylist for a bunch of celebrities. We get on a FaceTime call. He tells me what's going to happen with the Doja Cat. I'm like, oh my God. I tell Tyler to go on mute. I tell Tyler. Tyler's like, is this really going to happen? Like, you couldn't really believe it. It's like, it didn't make sense. Like,
and it was supposed to be for like 2 or 3 months down the road.
Yeah, for Austin City Limits.
For Austin City Limits in October.
Yeah, but
this was in
and she pulled out
July.
of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was July. Yeah. And like her album was like coming out or whatever. So
in October.
Yeah, in October. So they're like, oh, like we'll do it. Like we'll do it then.
We'll plan it.
We'll let you know like what happens. And then I was like so much anxiety. I was like, I want it to happen so bad.
Yeah.
We have the best weekend in Chicago. We're literally at the airport. And I get a text being like, change the plans. Are you free this week or next weekend for Outside Lands? And I look at Tyler and I'm like, oh, I got the goosebumps. I'm like, oh my God. And even that bitch, they got us like GA tickets. And Tyler's like, you should ask for VIP, bitch. Like they're doing all that. Like they got us first class. Like literally,
Yes.
it went from GA and nothing to like VIP tickets and first class tickets. So like again, like asking really just gets you there.
The next weekend we were first, like literally 1A, 1B,
Yeah, we were the
drinking
first.
mimosas on the
Did
flight.
we tell anybody on the flight what we were doing?
I
I
don't
think we
think
really wanted to. We
yeah.
were like, do
Yeah.
you know what we're gonna do
Yeah.
later? Like you don't even know what we're here
Because
for.
even that was like, wasn't that the day you went on?
Yeah.
The day
Guys,
we
we
flew in?
literally, that was fun.
That was fun.
We met up at 10 a.m., got in a black suburban car,
Yup.
went straight to the airport, first class. By 12 p.m., we're in San Francisco, taking, mind you, cars everywhere because they got us. I still have Doja Cat's credit card on my Uber.
He doesn't use it.
I've never used it, but it's still there.
They probably like,
I mean, I've never tried it,
Yeah.
but it still says like Doja Cat Enterprise or something like that.
Yeah.
I think, or like touring or whatever. But we were getting black cars
we
everywhere.
were living luxury.
We went right to the hotel, signed us in, went straight to
Yeah.
outside lands, and next thing you know, you were eating fucking was it chicken masala? What were you eating? Like something really crazy before going on stage. Lumpia. It was like you were having like you
Lumpia.
were having like a really good meal. Like right before we were about to like go backstage to meet that. You don't remember that? We waited in line.
I think I did get lumpia, yeah.
Yeah, it was like a key and like we were just like having so much fun. But like
And then we're back there with Miss Girl.
no, and then suddenly we're backstage with Doja Cat, and oh my god, I remember I asked Tyler, I was like, Tyler, can you film me going in? Because like
And I got in
it'll
trouble.
be tea. And he got in trouble.
I got in trouble.
What did they say again?
One of her security, I was filming her apologizing to you. I filmed that.
Oh, really?
I got that on camera clear as day when she's like, I'm sorry, I have a problem.
Yeah.
And I was holding it against my chest, but one of her security guards came up to me and was like, I'm gonna need you to delete that right now. And I was like, okay. And I like pretended to. And then he was like, no, you need to show me. And so I had to show him and I deleted it. And in my head, I'm thinking, haha, recently deleted. And he's like, and recently deleted. And
My god.
He had to watch me do it. And I was like, okay, well, I'm not going to show you my recently deleted because I probably have nudes in there. Like,
Yeah.
and
So did you show him it was gone?
I had to show him that I deleted the video.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, I had assumed like they were literally like, oh, we're gonna get so much content. I was like assuming like we could do that, but we did get. She was super sweet, and
But even when you did the video with her, you had to do it on her
I had to
phone.
do it on her phone,
And they had to send
and
it
that
to you.
irritated me so bad because it filmed on HDR, and I don't know if you know, like when shit
Yes.
films on HDR, and
Oh,
it
I
comes
can't
out like a weird
stand
quality.
that.
And I was like, are you serious? Like that's why I didn't even do like that well on it. Like it did.
I feel like that really HDR really impacts
affects it.
performance.
Yeah.
Because people don't want their screens lit up.
Yeah, exactly. But it did really well on Twitter. Like obviously it blew up. It was
Turn
trending,
off
but
HDR.
Yeah, HDR is like there's no need for it. And I hate when like if I ask someone to take a video and then they give it back in his HDR, I'm like, I literally
And there's
feel
no
personally
undoing
attacked.
it.
There's no.
Actually,
I've tried.
I have a workaround for it.
Do you actually?
Yeah.
Oh my god, we should have told me a year ago.
I
bitch.
know.
All right. But yeah, so like amazing Doja weekend, and then after that we just had the best weekend in San Francisco. But yeah, like for that, and then we went to the iHeartRadio, and then Tyler went to iHeartRadio Festival in Vegas, and then I went to Hawaii again, and then and then we're traveling everywhere.
Yeah.
And then the Paris Hilton thing happened,
Yeah.
and they just asked Tyler or Carter. Do you still talk to Carter?
I haven't talked to him in a minute.
Oh, but like still everything's good, yeah. And then
It
like
ebbs and
Carter
flows.
asked Tyler for a favor. Tyler is gonna turn a favor into everything because he wants to do the best for it. I got on board. We made it this big meet and greet, to everyone. Let's meet at the movies. Let's watch Paris Hilton's movie. Maybe she'll be there, surprise perform. We knew she was gonna show up, but we couldn't tell anyone.
Mhm.
So we made it this like big, exciting thing. But then when it became very big and exciting, we needed a lot more to, we needed people to do tickets. We
Yeah.
needed maybe a little security, like da. And then that's when everybody was confused because we're like, wait, this became a lot bigger than anybody anticipated. And it got really stressful really fast.
And also, I used to put on events like that as an
Yeah.
assistant. Like everything goes back to that. So there's a level of like expectation that I have for things, especially if it's something I've done before, where it's like, I know the level of support I need to do something like this.
Yeah.
And I think that was what our clash was about, at least for that one, because
Yeah.
I'm very particular and I also really wanted it to go well.
Yeah. And then here I am being like, Tyler, like if we ask for too much, like they're gonna get annoyed and just like
Which
shut
is
us up,
valid.
which is valid and like kind of
'Cause you-
happened a little bit. Like, we were like, it was like getting pretty intense because we were asking for a lot and then they were like, wait, I think you guys are confused about what this was meant to be. And then we're like, oh, was this not supposed to be the biggest event in the fucking world?
Yeah.
And they're like, yes, but like not this big. Like, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? And like, and then literally like at the event, like it was so, and like thank God for Tyler's manager who was helping and like handing out tickets and everything, because if we didn't have anyone handing out tickets, we would have been there handing out tickets, but then people would have been bored in the common area, and then we wouldn't have been able to give attention. It was kind of chaotic and
Yeah.
very messy.
Yeah.
And then at one point, like Paris was doing like something else before, as she should, and they were like, "Oh, like Paris is kind of late. Like either you guys can start the movie, or and she can like come out midway, or she won't come out, or whatever, or you guys can wait." And mind you, like our screening that we had invited everyone to come to was at like 7:30 p.m. I think 7:30 p.m.
The movie's supposed to start at 8:30, but everyone
Everyone
got
got
there
there
at
at like 7,
7:30.
7:30. Yeah. And we even told people, oh, get there early, like, so people were getting 7, 7:30. 8:30 comes around. They were like, we need another hour.
Yeah.
And Tyler was like, fuck, like,
It was stressing me
like,
out.
this event needs to go good. Like, people are here, like, yes, for the potential of meeting Paris, but they're here for the movie. Like, let's play the movie. Like, let's just do the movie. And I was like, Tyler, yes, but like, also, I think everyone really cares about seeing Paris.
Yeah.
Like, and I think it would be really nice for us in our Rolodex to, like, host an event for her and have her there and show up. And Tyler was like, but probably like everyone's like so bored. And I'm like, no, they're not. But then they were like, some people were bored, and people made videos about it after. And then some people were just having the time of their lives and drinking and like, so it was bound to happen.
Yeah.
But then it was funny because me and Tyler before, I was like, Tyler, like, let's just take a shot. Like, it's fine. Like, let's wait an hour. And he's like, I'm not taking a shot. Like, we need to figure this out now. And I was like, okay, so what should we do? I don't know. Paris is coming out in 5 minutes. Like, it was like,
and literally, like, we had to get our shit together.
Yeah, we're like, okay, like, we love you. Like, like, it was so there.
And literally, we had to get our shit together. And yeah, and then we went out on that stage, and you're much better about public speaking. Like, I get kind of.
Did you get nervous?
Yeah.
I think I probably did too.
But I was so, like, at that moment, I was just so, like, all right, lock in.
Yeah.
And we did.
No, literally right before we were like, they're like, Paris will be here in 5 minutes. We're like, okay, we're good. Like, we're good. Like, what are we going to say? And you're like, I don't know. Like, let's just talk. Like, we had no plan on what to say. Realistically, there could have been like something in the back of us because it was like just like a black screen.
Yeah, but I don't know. I usually cringe at myself when I watch back footage, but I watch like that back, and that we did pretty good.
I can never watch that back in my life.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I can't watch that back because in my head, like, I know I wasn't, but in my head, I was shocking. Like,
no, you weren't.
I was like Tana Mojo and Xanax. Like,
no.
And like, we always make it very clear, like, we want to give people their praise, but we don't want to like suck people's dicks and like do too much. So, like, but then like when you're up there with Paris Hilton, it kind of becomes hard, and suddenly we're like, you solved global like warming.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, and it just gets there. But that was really fun.
Like, yeah, no, 100%. I never want to be super, super fangirly with anyone.
But like we've had our moments. Oh, I've had my moments at least. That's something I've learned really a lot recently, especially after Coachella when we had artists.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, why are these celebrities saying no to pictures? And I'm like, Pablo, if they get asked for pictures here, then where can they go?
Right.
Like, literally, they're paying to be the top of the artist, to have an experience that they can enjoy. They're not there to meet their fans.
Yeah.
They're there to have fun.
Yeah.
And that's like, I know I should learn that. And I have learned that.
You have.
Yeah, I definitely have. But I feel like we both have. Like, that's why, especially seeing how much you've grown on social media, it's like, whoa, I'd be like gagged. Like, if like one like year ago I had 50K, now I have 300K. Like, that's quick. That's quick.
That is really quick. I don't think about that enough.
And like, you're kind of tea. Like, you meet followers where you go. Like, you're slowly like building your like, financial stability for yourself in your future. Wait, what's the biggest brand you've gotten? Give it to me. Give it to me, Rachel.
I just got my first at Coachella weekend one. Yeah. I got my first 5-figure deal. And I got another 5-figure deal that came in, and no, it's amazing.
It's so good.
It's amazing, but with that, like, of course, there's like things that people don't talk about. It's like we are independent contractors, so we have to put aside our own taxes. Yeah, like, so 30% of any deal that comes in, the smart financial thing to do is put that aside in a bank account where you cannot touch it.
Yeah.
So I am trying to be better about that this year.
Yeah, that's so good. And it's so nice to have those. Okay, yes, it's a lot of money, but it might not be the most amount of money, but it's enough money to get you to a next step where you can now focus on the taxes, or now focus on an accountant's savings, or not.
Yes.
Like leveling up.
Yes. And just like, that is the wildest thing to me, is being a content creator, you can make months worth of rent from one video.
Yeah. But then again, like you have to wait like 90 days or 30 days or
Yes.
60 days for
Yes.
like the payments to come in. And then you have to be very in the books with it. And I'm stuck at that. So I'll get a payment. I'm like, oh my God, I got a payment. I'm like, wait, when's the next one?
Yes.
So like you're good at like writing shit down though.
I'm trying to be better about everything because it's like, yeah, your payments are delayed. Like I'm receiving payments now for videos that I did months ago,
Yeah.
weeks ago, and it is not consistent. So you have to be smart with your money, and yeah,
Yeah. I think we'll be okay.
I
We'll be
think
okay.
I think so
I'm a little
too.
scared to like get nice things though, because like I'm just Pablo. Like if I have a nice house and a nice car, like that's scary. Like I will have that and I deserve that, but you know what I mean? It's a little scary
No,
to
I
think about. Like I'm
know.
like I don't like I feel safe here. Like
I
my little part like
I fear losing it.
oh, like once you get it then having to lose cuz it's too much or something.
Yeah, just like I don't know, something going wrong and then losing. But I don't claim that.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
don't claim
claim
that and
that.
that doesn't happen. But that's a valid thought to have, especially cuz you didn't grow up from like money, right?
Yeah,
Like you grew up very like middle class,
yeah,
So I get that. Wow. Oh my
yeah.
god. Oh my god, bitch, we talked about so much.
I
Literally
know.
like and I feel like this was like such like a serial podcast. Are you in love? Are you
A
falling in
serial
love? A
killer.
serial killer. Are you falling in love? How's your love life? Are you still in
No.
love with me?
I was just gonna say I haven't had a crush on anyone since you.
Really?
Yeah.
Crushes are weird. Like crushes are so specific.
I'm also just like not looking.
Yeah.
Like looking.
Looking? Hashtag looking.
Looking.
But you're looking physically, but not meant like emotionally.
Yeah. I I just think I don't know intimacy.
Yeah.
Like I don't know it.
Like you don't know what, like
I've never learned intimacy.
why? Oh, well, because your parents were divorced growing up, right?
Yeah,
So
like
you didn't have the initial
I never
vision of that.
had an example of an intimate relationship. Like my parents hated each other. Uh I and just being gay in high school, like I wasn't in well, aside from the women,
Yeah.
but those weren't like real loving
Yeah.
relationships. Um I don't know. And then I became an assistant where I didn't have the capacity for years to even think about anything but work. So, yeah.
Yeah. I think intimacy, like, I really wonder what dating Tyler looks like.
I have no idea.
And what I say that, yes, what people get from you, but also what you give and how you give it, because you haven't done that. But then also, like, people, like, you like to hook up. Like, you will hook up with a guy, like, as
Yeah.
you should, but you don't go on a lot of dates.
No.
Why?
Because it's like I get really burnt
Wet
out
at the thought of you.
Well, I definitely do that.
Yes.
But I feel like the only way to meet people aside from out in the world chance encounters is like the apps.
Yeah.
And the apps to me feel like slot machines. Like,
Well, I just got a brand deal with Hinge, so I love them. No, I'm kidding, I'm
right?
kidding.
No, I'm on Hinge too, but it's like I'm on all of them.
Yeah.
But something about swiping, like it just feels like, and then it doesn't keep my interest having these surface level conversations. Like maybe I need to be better about like if I match with someone, literally like I match with people and then we have one or two like back and forth exchanges and I get bored and then I don't respond.
Yeah. It's like I
And
think it's like a time of life thing where like you just have to have a little bit more time to want it.
or yeah, just put more energy into it. 'Cause I honestly like even if I match with someone that I think is cute, like it fizzles out because I don't sustain.
That conversation. And all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like the more dates you go on would actually help with the intimacy. Like people are
Yeah.
like, oh, going on dates is this, or it's not helpful, it's not used. Like if I don't find the one I want, but like every day is like a new experience, like to learning about yourself and how you
Yeah.
navigate love and how you navigate like awkward feelings of meeting someone. I live for a date, like live for a date, and like especially like getting a drink, and then you're like, okay, let's go home and fuck. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm
Well,
kidding.
yeah, sometimes it gets there.
yes, no,
Yeah.
But you should like try dating more. I think that'd be.
I
tea.
know. I should.
It'd be key.
I think I like am also sometimes under the impression that I'm like waiting for the perfect conditions to date because I'm like not 100% in love with like myself.
Yeah.
But like you also can't do that. Like waiting for the perfect moment to like date just because you feel like you're not 100% ready.
Yeah. Yeah, because then
You'll never feel
you'll never
100%
feel ready,
ready.
like literally ever.
Yeah.
So you just gotta go and just go on a date. Go like
Yeah.
like you should make that like a priority, like for maybe this month, like go on one date.
Yeah, you're right.
That'd be fun. And then like you're gonna learn, like you're gonna feel awkward. You're gonna have to put on an outfit. You're like
Yeah.
gonna have to like figure out what you do to like calm yourself down, like in moments
Yeah.
of like high love emotion, like emotions, like
Yeah.
you've had high emotions for work and thing, but not like love maybe.
No.
So you can learn how like that would feel and like that would add to your intimacy.
Yeah.
I would say
No, I do. I think the only way to like experience the
it's
experience
to experience
is to
things.
experience things and put yourself out there.
Yeah, but it's funny about the whole like crush narrative because guys, when we were in Chicago one time, like I didn't know that Tyler had
Oh
a crush on me like
God.
at all, and like we were just like at the club and there was like this big booty in front of me, and Tyler remembers it so, and I remember it too. It was just like like I guess I was like squeezing someone's butt like that, and Tyler just like in the corner like watching like
I
mad.
think I walked away.
You walked away and I'm like, what happened? You're like, nothing. I just don't want to see that. And I'm like, wait, why? What's wrong? Like, I don't want to see that. And I'm like, okay. And like the night was already ending
Aw.
already. So we are like, okay, like let's just go home. And that guy needed this dick bad. And we had like suites in Chicago. So like it could have got like
Sweets?
we had a really big suite.
Oh,
Like
sweets.
they
Yeah.
like the Hilton put us in these really
Yeah,
nice
yeah.
hotels. And so then we go back and it's so funny because we both had our own suites. I was on the left wing and Tyler was on the right wing.
Yeah.
And we're like not talking like in the Uber that much, and we're just listening to like Rufus the Soul and like doing
And
our big one.
Olivia
And
Rodrigo.
Olivia Rodrigo, like sad boy era. And I guess Tyler's like crying in the cars or
No, not that
not
night.
yet. Yeah, okay.
That was on the way home from that trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We go up to the top and I was like, oh, we're gonna hang out, whatever. And he's like I just need would you say I just need a minute or something? I don't know what you even said.
I don't remember.
I don't remember, but it was giving like we both like separated
Yeah.
into like our separate suites. And I was like,
Needed a reset.
We needed a reset.
Yeah.
And the next day we were fine.
Yeah.
So it was literally funny.
It was tea.
It was a key.
It was a part of my life,
Mhm.
but also I think it literally was because like there's friendship intimacy
Yeah.
for sure. Like you can feel intimacy with friends, but like you were like a stranger that I met that I felt like a connection with, but I think like I didn't know like what I was feeling.
Yeah.
And like you were someone I met that had like the same passion for content creation as me, and like and then you get hopeful, and like I had never really experienced that before, and also I don't have a lot of like male friends.
Yeah. I remember Dia was telling me, she's like, Pablo, like, you're one of Tyler's like first really close guy friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always just hang around with girls. Just because most gay men, not all, because I'm not gonna include everyone, but most gay men can get like competitive
Mhm.
or are mean and catty, and
I feel like that's kind of why we work so well because, and we would have regardless, but like sometimes there is that gay cattiness or whatever when it's like, I mean, not for nothing, but when it's like feminine and effeminate, like, like two feminine like gays and they're like, "Ah." Like we are so similar in passion, but so different in like aesthetic and like emotions and logic. And it just like works like so well.
Yeah.
And like, I could never feel an ounce of any type of anything for you. That's not what I meant. That sounds so bad. I meant
Well,
like jealousy. I meant
well,
like no.
you already kind of said that.
No. I meant jealousy, bro. I meant jealous. That is so funny the way.
You already kind of said that in
Someone clip that.
in your video.
No.
No.
But like, I think of like, I mean, I don't think I feel that even with like my actual friends, but I don't. But I think there's a level of just like how uniquely different and similar we are.
Yeah.
It like just like works out.
And also, I don't know, I have a good gauge on just people's like heart, and like you have a good heart.
Good heart.
And you're a nice person. Like you're a nice friend, and you're not naturally catty or like competitive or
I'm not, yeah.
like but I've had friendships with gay men where it's like you both think the same guy is cute, and then it's like you're like
That's so weird.
And that's weird.
Yeah.
Like that is so weird.
Yeah, I
I
guess
know
there.
that like with that guy that during Pink Panthers is set, like you let me do my thing.
Yeah.
And but I've been in friendships where it's like that person would have like tried to get in there
Yeah.
and like
Yeah, and that's something I also kind of like navigate recently in a lot is because like I feel like I am not hyping myself out, but I feel like I kind of am that friend that like is just always trying my best to be supportive or whatever. So then it's like the second that like I start kissing on somebody and then it's always a problem, and I'm like, wait, am like that the only time that happened was really Chicago, but like I guess like in that mindset, it's like I'm like in my head, I'm like, wait, I would like if my friends like doing whatever, like I would always be like yes, and like even at Coachella, like Drew was doing something, I would just dance by myself for 20 minutes if that's what that means.
Yeah.
Or like with you, like in that guy was cute or whatever.
Yeah.
But like he's on like he wants you, he need that, like that's go, like that's what that is. And but I do feel like our situation was different because like the crush narrative, but even in good friendships, it's sometimes easy to find yourself in moments like that where you're like, ugh, like, and you walk away. You know what I'm not
Yeah.
about that. I've seen my friends do it to me, and I'm hoping it's not from anywhere. But like, I don't know. Like, so it's interesting. It's interesting how like we've learned so well to navigate everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
and like if that were to happen now, like it genuinely like would not bother me to see you doing that now.
Yeah.
And
To squeeze someone's butt like that.
yeah, I don't know. I've like fully kind of not grieved, but like
grieved you.
I processed that, and like it's kind of like what I was saying about the Madonna thing and like Stagecoach, how like I came to terms like being okay with like the fact that we weren't going to Stagecoach, and then like the Madonna opportunity came in. So it's like I fully accepted that like you and I are just friends,
Yeah.
and are always going to be friends. And once I came to terms with that, it's like that's all I like. Truthfully, like that's
Yeah.
all I see you as like a bestie now.
Yeah.
Like
It gets there.
it does.
It gets
like
there.
but like
I always have to like bestie myself sometimes.
I you know what I mean though?
Yeah.
Like you're very much bestie, and like I don't.
Sister. All right.
No.
Not yet.
Like it's like I don't even think a sexual thought, or can't think a sexual thought about you.
Okay, sorry.
No.
You're
Not
disgusting.
not like
No, I'm
that,
kidding,
but
I'm
like
kidding.
in the same way where it's like you never want to imagine your sibling like
Mhm.
like having sex or whatever. It's like that's kind of
That.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get that. Interesting.
which is so interesting because a year ago it was completely
Yeah,
different.
yeah.
But now it's like no, I don't want to see like my brother.
Yeah.
or, like you know.
No, I get that, and I feel like that sometimes it's just that's how it has to go. Like
Yeah.
like I'm T, I'm cute.
Yeah.
Like I can develop a crush. Or
Yeah.
someone can develop a crush on me, and I never make it awkward. Like I'm always just like I never made it awkward with you. I was like,
No.
that's fine.
And
like,
I told you, we talked about it before we ever went.
how did you? Oh, you told it to me so
The
randomly.
night before the Jingle Bell Ball.
You're like, I had a crush on you. I was like, what? I had no idea. No idea. But I mean, I never really know, I guess, and you never know either. And maybe I have a crush on you watching this. Hey, hi, how are you? Oh my god, bye. Oh wow, T.
Look at the time.
Oh my god, we did a lot. 222. Okay, I think we're good to end it at that time.
Wow.
Wait, what does 222 mean for you?
222. I have it tatted on me. Look, wait for it. 2222.
222. That's good.
Wow. And right before we started this,
We started at 222.
Yeah.
So it must be 444 right now, right? Well, 2 minutes off, but it was 222 when we originally started it. Oh my gosh, Tyler.
Is this the longest?
This is the longest I've ever done.
Really?
Yeah, but I'm so okay with it. I feel like we talked about so many
If
different...
you made it this long, thank you.
What do you mean? Yeah, they've made it. They're watching it. They live. My longest one is an hour and 50, and they lived. So I
Can we
think...
talk some pop culture?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
What's going on with you? What's your pop culture tour or lore?
Well, did you see Olivia Rodrigo's SNL? I have not yet.
Oh, I have watched some of it.
She performed a new song.
She did perform.
Beggar.
I have not heard that yet.
I haven't either.
I heard that she made a joke like about Jake Paul. Did you hear that?
No.
She was like,
As she should.
she was like, no, but she was like, oh, like, 10 years ago, I was on Disney Channel on this show, and my main character was Jake Paul. but now we're both on the internet getting our faces or getting bullied by men or something like that. And it was like kind of like it was like wait, what?
Flat.
It was like flat, yeah. And people were like, wait, why would she make that joke about him? Like, why was she comparing herself with him?
Yeah.
But they seem to have like a relatively good relationship. Like, do you know why?
No.
Because Olivia said that Jake Paul was the first person who told her that she was gonna be a star.
Really?
Yeah, because they worked together on set on Disney Channel, and he's like, "You're gonna be a star. Like, you're gonna be the most
When
famous."
was Jake Paul on Disney?
He was an actor. Like, he was like a big YouTuber, and then he got like onto Disney Channel, and then he started YouTubing in Disney Channel. But then he became very like crazy and party and rocky and whatever, and then they kicked him off Disney Channel.
Okay, I did
Yeah.
not know that.
Yeah, that's
What was he on? Lemonade
Bizarre
Mouth?
Bark. It was
God,
like
this is.
it's the show that Olivia was on. It was a big show.
I am.
No, it gets there, yeah. But she looked so good on SNL.
I like,
Amazing. She's so pretty.
and I know you love Drop Dead.
Love
You're
Drop Dead.
obsessed.
I stream it just so she could be number. Do you see the whole number one lore with
Uh
her
huh. Uh huh.
and how people are like she's chart obsessed?
Yep. But everyone does that nowadays.
I don't know who does that now. I don't know.
I've
I
seen
don't know.
so
I've
many
never,
artists.
I didn't realize the charts were so important, but I think it was just important for her because she wanted the title of the first
Yeah.
singer to
Of
have three
course.
number one lead singles or
Yeah.
whatever it's called. But yeah, no, I haven't fully seen that. The Met Gala is literally tomorrow,
Wait, no, it's today.
Sunday.
It's Sunday.
It's tonight.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Addison Rae's gonna be there.
Oh my God, it's probably going right now. Let me check
Yeah,
Twitter.
go check.
Oh my God.
Is there anyone's outfit, guys?
Little
A quick
Twitter.
little- yeah, I
let
just
me,
go on Twitter. Twitter's so mean sometimes, but
I can't show you the first thing that pops up.
no idea.
Oh.
Whose outfits?
Oh no, someone jacking off.
Like, well, show the class. All right.
Ooh. I don't know if it's on right now.
Yeah, it'd probably be a little later. Oh, well, it's 3 hours from now in New York.
Wait, is it
No,
today?
it's tomorrow.
It's tomorrow,
Monday.
Monday.
Met. Yeah. It's funny. Yeah.
God damn
Yeah,
it.
so the Met Gala's tomorrow. Do you see who's on the list?
No, who?
Addison Rae. She's T. I can't believe she's so big now.
Who else?
You can look at the list.
You think Rihanna will go?
She wasn't on the list,
Really?
but people were like, oh, she'll still show up. It was like there's just like a lot of like the niche people. Like there was like one girl from Love Island, Olandria.
Let me see.
Like I'm just thinking about like the people that are like new. Oh, Hudson Williams from Heated Rivalry. Did you ever watch that?
No.
I'm scared of that.
My long-term
Yeah.
attention is
Yeah.
shot.
There's like a list of it. Like they've released a list. Yeah, that one.
Beyonce,
Let me see.
Sabrina Carpenter,
Yes.
Nicole Kidman, Kim
Yes.
Kardashian, Lewis Hamilton, her new boyfriend,
That's her new boyfriend, yeah. Kendall Jenner, Kylie Jenner, Gigi, Angela Bassett.
Doja Cat.
Doja Cat, hey girl. Anne Hathaway. Anne Hathaway, I don't know. Allegedly conspiracy. I've been hearing some like conspiracies and I'm really scared.
Katy Perry,
Katy Perry, Jeff Bezos, Lauren
Sam
Sanchez.
Smith.
Didn't Lauren Sanchez literally buy the Met? She owns the Met now.
Really?
Like Jeff Bezos' his wife.
La Roach. Alex Consani, yes.
Lala.
Chris Jenner.
Hailey Bieber. Anouk, she's so pretty.
Cara Delevingne.
Emma
That's
Chamberlain.
it?
No, those are like, yeah, like it was like a shorter list that they announced, but I'm sure there'll be more people.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm excited to see everyone's looks. I think Addison will do really well. I think it'll establish her in a fashion sense.
I'm going to predict a swan dress.
A swan dress
Yeah.
for her.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like she could really eat that up.
Yeah.
Who else? What else is going on in pop culture right now? Madonna's releasing Sabrina.
Madonna and Sabrina released. Some people are saying that it's typical gay house music.
I saw. Did you see the Lady Gaga and Doechii thing that happened?
What happened?
They
with
just
that?
released a song.
Yeah.
And I saw a tweet that was like, when are artists gonna realize that the like millennial like house music isn't gonna work anymore?
Okay,
And
yeah.
we need to like alter to like hyper pop and like
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Maybe I did then because that's the discourse around the Sabrina and Madonna song.
Oh really?
Uh-huh.
What is it? Is it house music?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, honestly, it's like it's an ode to the past. Like that's fine.
Yes.
I think the Lady Gaga and Doechii one, that one's a little bit more current, probably for now, and I'm sure it's a good song.
I don't like it.
You don't?
Mm-mm.
Turn the dance floor.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah, I mean it's okay. It's yeah, you know.
Maybe it'll grow.
Maybe
but
it'll grow. I'm not sure. Who the heck is calling me so many times?
Doesn't it mute the audio when it calls?
No. Let me just hang it up. You guys are getting like the full, like the reality of like how podcast goes and Pablo talk.
Whoever stayed for this video, wow.
A lot. You guys really got through a lot.
I hope you did.
They did. And that was we talked about so much, Tyler. And I feel like
Yeah.
we learned so much about you and like your in-depth thoughts.
Aw.
And then also like our relationship.
Thank you for being the one to interview me.
Of course I'd interview. Oh my gosh. Did you enjoy it?
You're very good at interviewing.
Am I?
I was talking to Dee about this today.
Really?
Yeah, you, and even like with styes, like I know that like people are always gonna say things about anything, but like you were really good at like trying to get to the core of like someone, and like even with someone with style who maybe isn't comfortable like going that deep, you're still good at like navigating their answers, and like I don't know, you're good at asking people questions.
Oh my God, thank you.
Yeah.
I try, and like especially now, like with the no notes, like super fully invested in the conversation. But then also the way my brain works is like hear something and then it puts a thought, and then I know to go back to that thought. And like even with you, I was like, okay, like we talked a lot about current things, but like how did this start? Like
Yeah.
I tried my best, and I think it's good to have friends on like to learn that.
Yeah.
And like just see how I can navigate that and everything.
Each one is a learning experience.
Learning experience, you guys. Wait, what was the word of the podcast we said earlier? Infrastructure.
Inertia.
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 And if you guys are ever feeling down or ever feeling lost, inertia.
Tyler talks inertia.
Tyler talks
and pronouns.
Tyler talks inertia. That's so there. Oh my God. But guys, thank you guys so much for watching Pablo Talk episode 16. Tyler Wells on the pod, you guys.
It's our Sweet 16.
It's our he will definitely be back on the pod, of course. We will definitely have a lot more moments, but
Yeah.
this is just our first one, and I hope you guys enjoyed learning more about him. Guys, we are besties. We met only a year ago. We've had so many insane opportunities that have happened with us, and
many, many more.
and
to
many,
come.
many, many more to come. And thank you guys so much for always supporting us and always
Yes.
like, caring. It means a lot. And
We love you guys.
We
We
love you.
love you.
we love you. And we both have such different lives and such different upbringings and everything, but we're here for the same reasons. Like we love to bring you guys along. I'm sorry if we ever seem like, you know, we're talking about this or that. We genuinely enjoy what we do, and we love bringing you guys along.
There is always good intentions behind everything we do, as long as you trust and know that.
We are here to continue to support and provide content.
And entertain.
But I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Everyone, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment. Let me know your favorite part of the video in the chat. I will see you guys next time. I literally have sweat pains. That's how you know. Sweat stains.
And if you stayed till the end, comment the word Pinocchio.
Pinocchio.
Wait, actually, no, that's too hard to type.
Wellies.
Yeah?
Wellies.
Okay.
I mean, you can do it regardless, but comment something.
Okay, if you made it to the end of this video so that I know you made it, comment #wellies.
Okay, that's cute. And they'll know.
Yeah.
They'll know. All right. Bye, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Mwah.